from me ADAKABRI Mahmudu Oshioma na ADAKABRI Mahmudu Oshioma no na panyini Kojo Damiado ana de masi abontene ai Majero Sajman ebo no echi edom na fe so Frema Abankrom ono so na technical production no esini na so na engineering group no Achuagbo ai wone worker Watiako na najare na nabuaje ada sankroma wase sempro facilities so their big solo Dada Godfrey dodo one friend you Brana DJ Bosco Mapuna Mills wasitetai na emunsam eso adiaba nsam so yeba brobro so no ubetimi a WhatsApp ye on 0506000909 0506000909 na yadebre na yakenkan on Facebook live ko neat 100.9 FM na yetimi ede aba na yede ahwe me wa fase sabato baby abutu obia se New York o se Queens o se Jersey o ni nyina se Maryland o sabato me chia papa na watana so na ade nyina aja no betie no wafa kakra na sabato say accident on the highways no edoso entimi ntwa so kakra yente so kakra for sabato adaroma practical steps new legislative instrument eba road safety for edeba be adwuma no ebe kakra na kese company ubas benya motor car kwanhia no na ye punish you it could even mean cra say ye suspend your license it could even mean cra say ye revoke your license inti road safety for gusu yentotoya new legislative instrument na ma ye authority no they will bite very very well. But me I was up on 050-600-0909 050-600-0909 ahead of Dr. Mwakumba no me we interview me no bi baako na ne ope chese top school top university so ahunu omo mineral and mining engineering Upe University, the whole world, top university. Omo number 1, mineral and mining engineering. 1, Colorado School of Mines, with the United States, Colorado School of Mines. And son at number 2, Curtin University, Australia. And number 3, McGill University, or Canada. And number 4, University of Western Australia, Australia. Number 5, University of Queensland, and so Australia. Na bema ya yanini bedun komoi okuta double doctorate from Colorado School of Mines, United States of America. If you can imagine, say abrantie watimi enya 2 PhDs at a go, doctor at a go. Where the anya di chedi bio okuta PhD in mining engineering and was okuta PhD in mineral and energy economics. It at a go, the first Ghanaian watimi enya PhD in mining engineering from the world's top number 1 mining school, Colorado School of Mines, since its establishment in 1874. I got up one good idea, just what was on my being pow. Say, Marjorie, Nessa, it just said, Minim say, Fufu, as also 8 many beans, sir. So the first Ghanaian, when your PhD in mining engineering from the world's top number 1 mining school, Colorado School of Mines, since it's a T school, 1874. Now, young Ghanaian, what mean your doctor at a go?
Was Wabin.
Fufu no.
Wabin said, yeah, Yabion.
Oh, sir.
See Yabin.
Sir.
Yabe, maybe call one of the top universities in the world. Top to 5. There be Rose University in Grahamstown, South Africa.
Oh, okay. Why are
Roden. Professor Kwesi Ahoy.
Sir.
Rodent.
I just said Ghana and Yakwada. Doctor at a go. Doctor at a go. So, doctor at a go.
So I be.
Doctor at a go. Now,
and you be minerals.
And minerals so.
And their mines and what?
And the first, just when you're PhD in Mienu at a go. Baku your PhD in mining engineering. And a Baku your PhD in mineral and energy economics. So no. Why did nobody know? So eti abrantia no eba na oya santini akwada.
Oh fine.
Your friend no Solomon Owusu.
Oh good.
So no. Solomon Owusu na yene ni bedi nkomo.
Okay.
O galamse ho sense so kai brantia bi okokobusa na ya asaf manso efa Aisha wan ho no.
Yeah.
Okay, santini akwada bia na no kati ye ejected from your friend say a town hall meeting at the United States of America.
I don't ono ana.
No we
okay.
Saka wa media na saka akwada we na akwada fa.
Oh why are they? And easy to attain a PhD. Was uncle Bonnie no cry?
What Bonnie me at a go?
It's good.
Let us say fifio no. Okay, it is just about answering an interview. No?
Yes.
Purely on mining related issues.
Oh, okay.
Now, on free one more. Now, Dr. Mwakumba so about the transit. Now, and then so no. NDC for I work Cape Coast North.
Cape Coast North.
What's our candidate? No.
One of the petition crack my party pension for the about headquarters here. Oh, many are better. I just want to say you were less than 100 days here to Kotuaba.
It's your mom candidate.
It is one here candidate.
Maybe mom candidate.
What was one more neutral?
Listen, maybe mom candidate.
You
and now me catch and this if one penny for you that's your Nancy from Samia no said you could do a ponkroma. But then my MPP for no.
Okay.
And now me de kwabna mafu. MNDC for.
Hey, sir.
And now me de kwabna mafu. MNDC for.
Monsieur Sana mekane kwabna mafu be na okay.
Kwabna mafu wa kan news of ya ha no. And one konenya 11. But do a ponkroma. Your best MPP. Now kwabna mafu ama NDC Cape Coast North.
Hey, sir.
And now me de kwabna mafu be momo. Na kwabna mafu baby ofre yeni waba wane na netna ye na kwabna mafu echese otwamkura ne yesre no toothpaste kura wonu onyusu bi da toothbrush onyusu bi da na kwabna mafu eda wo free na kura ede aba eye Cape Coast na wahye shoso pe na wanhye eye esoro kura na watena ka mu na driver so wamfa no free so wanhye top na wapa driver e chew na driver di ni ba ye abra eno de bebe see ye na Cape Coast abra se free abra na akopedu ansana watimi atiasi
pedu baby akwa yie no yakwa yie bi o Augusta yie no
Mrs. Yabua so teachers so free abra uba ubedu kakumdu na Wesley Girls wono ensuo ni da ho sa it technical sa Wesley Girls nko me be ye free so ni afra mo kakumdu girls so ufri kakumdu na waba abra so edwa na wo ho ni edwa kese ye ansana watimi aba pedu ufri pedu anu across so si Adisco village udu Adisco village maami bi ye fufuo bi ho solis maami bi ye fufuo bi ho at the post office no post was okwa asa
fufuo join se dia na o ya
I was at ADAKABRI si twabi man
yes na enche maka kofa ho nti
ebebedru abra no na ye de pan no so no de kwa akima ye de bofuro tutuma ne de kwa akima
eche se kwabra mafu CV na ugu so abobo so yo
CV na me bubo yo eno de bebe ye popular e wo honom so ahunu anti ni nyina no ekoko wie se kwabra mafu san hunu bo edinu obobo no uko Cape Coast University a wa ma ekọ honom no obeto Apeoska so ahunu ubeti baby na akwada 9 year old ikura no menua yi ni nsan okọ university no ni akwala ni nsan ana wahini ni from America ba enkrofo hefa akwada free we do no kwada duru so no wahini from America ba so and say we here popular ho eti na dia me person ka che say kwabra mafu NDC fo po omo me support petition no na yan kanche John Mahama ni kanche pensioner national executive say less than 90 days.
Less than 90 days.
So
less than 90 days.
Filing no cross.
Filing no cross there. Who say you exhibition and you acquire anyone no.
And the member NDC for the candidates.
Member NDC. I will keep Coast North.
Member candidate.
Because many abre pa.
Member omutin. Say we need them the camouflage. Member omutin papa.
Okay.
Edian o de bekopa.
Okay.
Member omutin o de bekopa.
Okay. That's good.
Na NDC one more koko year on manifesto no. Almost be create 1 million jobs in 4 years.
In 4 years,
so I just say every year beyond be create
250,000.
And almost say juma pa. Nti almost napco for no so no be more permanent juma am my so yes. Almost be be a free primary healthcare.
Yeah.
So under this policy we call chips compound, we call health center, we call clinic. Oko polyclinic, oko district hospital, you be show free.
That's all.
So and to just say unia oko secondary or tertiary hospital. And you be do
health insurance and
one more tertiary school in 2021 academic year almost 50%
50%. Almost COVID-19
and 50% and crofo to marry. So and almost say almost bedding ebe toa free senior high school no so na almost improve no and na face so no almost double track no ombetwam almost free senior high school no almost be sign expanding no am na cover private
underserved areas and deprived areas
almost face so no promote the use of IT and provide free Wi-Fi in schools. So and provide the students and teachers with free tablets. So na kwadano e de ahwe noma. Almost address the computer selection no. Ye ho adwuma.
CSSPS.
Na pese customers almost sika aka mu bank
obetua
obi aka. After so the $10 billion and e dey infrastructure, roads, highways, hospitals, markets, schools. Ninyina so besa create adwuma.
Big push.
That big push no so no an aspect of it a transportation plan Eastern Corridor Road omo ekwakoye ho adwuma Accra Kumasi Highway omba in dual carriage Western Corridor Road and so omba ye ho adwuma ape so no omo complete Eastern Corridor no Accra Kumasi Highway Takrady Accra Highway Aflawo Accra High dual carriage
dual carriage
infrastructure at Keta na face bridge over Oti River
okay.
So na face Volivo almost the bridge at Tosu no ma be Western Corridor Highway ofri Axim no wade nani a kire Elubo odu Elubo no afa nifa no so akofa asem krom akofa enchi abesi asawe nso ade aba asawe nso kitwa ade aba go so abefa sunwaye efri sunwaye de afa kira akofa ofuman ade akwa nchi bamboy bole wa lora hamile nadoli ni nyina wade awurawuram na we mining so no dia no kan fa mining no ho e dia no kan fa mining ho a e ntu yakwa for doctor betwin komo ye hwe mining dia na omo manifesto no kan fa mining ho omo manifesto omo kan so no in mining asema NDC for e kan ye nie o hwe eye page number 59 document no page number 59 and uko under PDF so ya eye page 71 NDC manifesto no e consider say small scale miners chiefs and local chiefs in which mining areas are operated. So no, it won't be small scale miners no more action and animal hemfo. Na fesu mpanimfo e won kronkro ahodom. Enti wase there was a manifesto no. Ye bebu say hu is it doable?
Okay.
There one more can say ya gogwa ken kwa.
Enoni asembisa no.
Enti yankwai na wagasa wa fa say Dr. Solomon Owusu Yamaha.
Yeah, Ejo of ADAKABRI, the baby had a 736 and power.
What sorry, 736 and power has say right. Nesolo ufri krobeso.
Mikro makase adansia kufum amantim, but obwasi ne wo metim.
Adanswa krofrom amantene abuo mu hono no apia pinkra ne me ya me papa kwasi prempe I'm Papa Kosi Prempe.
It's about 15 minutes drive from Obuasi to Akupum. It's not far.
It's not far. Abuomu why are the papa. Na just why you dancing back. Ya wo to go. Na diempo na timi kanya wo ma wutimi ekọ into a mining school. Etimi kopa double doctorate at the Free Colorado School of Mines, #1 in the world. At the buy.
Yo, Father Cabre, Midas, Namika, and Edian Cat, ye can't manifest person. Now, what be some media? Now, mammy, into Mukakra. Eddie kind, Menam, Akunya is what ya with you for 80 years for Nina. And Crescent, if you mind, the woman system or mind chassis. And I'm young, so no, I didn't on different platforms to say. That mammy was secondary school, none of mammy yet. Vacation me ko bogalam say akra na menye start me ho na ye bi school anam de ko na me na mfo anam no mko dodo na na omo nyoma agin so be ko ba me de na me koye purposely to get school for school fees ni ade e de ko boa enti me wie ye no na the vice chancellor or my appointing or University of Mines and Technology, yeah, Professor Kusiamankwa. Or no, that time, no, or no, I advise me that I'm not on your professor, not on your doctor. On I advise him, say no, me your mining. I'm your mining now. I think that there are a lot of prospects. And I'm so okay. It is or no advice in the moment they call University of Mines and Technology. Actually, me call Ogwasi Sector. We call school view of Ogwasi Kabra, your friend Padmon School. I want to be me JSS 1993. From there, I'm called Ogwasi Sector. After Ogwasi Sector, you know, and I'm call University of Mines and Technology. Then KNUST School of Mines, my University of Mines and Technology. Not your fire was tech, not your after that, so me a Juma will go for. I'm saying me walk head year and I'm calling attachment to go for Safa. You can't go for that. I not be playing say Anglo go for the Mokai, your first World Cup for 2006. Company na sponsor I was Safa.
And the go for so takwa ane eye damai.
Damai, yes. In the star company no, me call attachment to na Ronina or me boss no. I'm saying anything me ma kakra. Me real school crown before
Now call na Ghana ni friend Alfred no honum. Alfred Baku.
Alfred Baku that time na order mine na unyamba takwa.
Okay, because you tell.
Alfred is say our big boss, but that time I me 4 months na we senior mining engineer or
as I said, just say Alfred
all right manager.
Aye. As I say, abrofo ne di bibia hye Alfred nsa Alfred na emi nua.
Oh yes, I mean he's a very competent man. I think that they made a good decision by giving him that opportunity. I know the M said me support that. From there no me makakana contract ni muno and I'm national service by and I'm for national service. After service na the farm permanent job will go for me makakra or 6 to 7 years and then I made New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology, and also University for the United States, I be a master. After that, na the Koye Makakao, Arizona, and Nevada mining areas, United States, they are both surface and underground. It is from there I start into consulting. Consulting, so they know say, which mean PhD because I know we are consultant now. We need PhD. I know we say Nyanka sorry to say it. And I know that Kenya, I mean. Emma, Minya admission bed 3 schools, but Colorado School of Mines being the whole world top number 1. Now, a normal admission, they are not said me back. The buy and so no, me who opportunity say, bet me a year 2 things at the same time. And I done and so say, economics, no, I will hope the brain, me say, and a many minor in mineral and energy economics. And son of my main PhD, you know, my year. And what count in 2017, I'm a mineral energy economics. And see, I don't know me number mining engineering and sana, you know, maybe close to a month for you. And see, not sanity.
Right. Nature say it is in order to congratulate you. Say wakakofa a year double PhD ede abete Ghana yenim.
Yeah, Nadia Emma Minya in Kenya and some say. We buy no na the core graduate school no now. Almost many the first year mining engineering. I'll be the first Ghanaian since the establishment of the school in 1874 all the way to this time. I'll be the first Ghanaian to receive PhD in mining engineering from that school. Something wow, and I'll call myself. I don't remember that continuous 4 hours.
Just say what to me successfully I defend with thesis, no, Anna.
My defended thesis I BBA PhD mining engineering. Being the first Ghanaian to receive that.
Why dear papa. Dr. Makuba has a document what a young man from Adansia crew from what no Boise, Ako Padmo, Boise, Ako Boise Tech, Ako School of Mines, Takwa, Etime Atutum, Ako drew US, New Mexico, Ako mining, Ako Makakra, Arizona, mining areas, no. etimi aba Colorado School of Mines, #1 in the world. Etimi aba be double doctorate. Ama yamano successfully defending the thesis. Ama yede amano. Such a young man on the phone now. Adiana obeka di achire no.
Oh yeah, dear. Oh yeah, dear. Getting one PhD adding. And then no choice. Oh yeah, dear. Because ubetima ye one, ubetima ye two.
Betime one, betime two.
Ubetima ye two. That is all yeah, dear. No, all can also na. Pepe the uhiano determination. What that cry now so Hyundai.
Especially when he was told to say with me, yeah, he would have become the first Ghanaian since 1874. IIT Colorado School of Mines, to have become a mining engineer. Hey, no, Pope Fufu.
As I why I said today.
By Santini. Okay, enti Dr. Mwakumba so abu abas. Na emu nimdia na wonsa kan fabebua wo my Ghana fabebua adanse mamu fabebua Santi Kumerica. What ya na emfa medin samone. It is here the Kumerica and na wode eye double PhD no de babebua. Why?
Of ADAKABRI uni ansa na yebekọ manifesto. O de a very good point about. I think that mama be 2 minutes na me mboni ke wo ho me fa ansa. So we kaya in 2018 the Ghana MC Dr. Mwakumba medana se what na boss body a odi abome na MC ono so OTB say abrante bi ene honorable Peter Amewu edi nkomo no MPP ni California Deputy Secretary kama party wo position edi nkomo say salam say enya Ghana nko an ye ye no amama nso bi na mso bi tell to kwan conferences ni ade pa and na o hwe other countries here almost even United States ya of ADAKABRI o kai say we could you know so twa video na mining small scale mining wa
ankobra no so pristia ho
dabi ankobra de ne de eno ye Ghana o me twa so bebre me kan US because you know so ho an no mo ye mining wa so ni nia emboba egu ase na obi yi fit and so omo mining no and say so ma say you will be peace our America. Why can't we implement that in Ghana? And no na mene honorable Peter Amewu in Komo time anoy lands and natural resource minister and also Solomon bring that idea and nyame nko amadwin o make company for a kuku dam mining professors if you USA if you Canada if you Australia if you South Africa mine company for be a Ghana member be executive vice president be a general manager for Ghana because of the good relationship I'm home with na be cross I am a politician into omunye but me convince you almost say Ghana Water Company say yanra that e be create no this is the time we need to bring our expertise on board and then go and help our nation. You probably give back to your community. Let's also practice that in Ghana. They cannot omajatu. Minyam penyin for kupudam. 30. And say problem now Ghana. Or say you give me investigations to understand the problem. It is a problem last year. And finally to me a design solution at the Akobwa moment implemented. And no now honorable Peter Amewu me call Ghana. Oma me car, Emma me fuel ticket. Ositolo, you need to me say dog, me de kakrabai. Me ankasa, me yena fence. Ma iti before call Ghana. Professor Frimpong was saying it has been a for effort assessment a coffin of Abayo. All because of excavator bitwaya.
We will come to that. 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 Now, Santo Quadibum.
After the mineral economics, mineral economics, most if you bet me, Amana, Ghana, and young Paso, are created jobs for millions of people. No, I'm a design for Omufogu. It is the problem, and they say, when I'm interested in say, no, my abyss, you know, for my ready to
okay, so Sanet here, okay, Sanet here, specifically, Nano Edgewaday, a Yanrechi, NDC for akwa or manifesto launch. Inti yɛnhwɛ 15 points on mining a wɔde baeɛ no na yɛnye wadwene ɛwɔ hɔ. Once I recover the NPP manifesto no so na wɔn so yɛsan ne wakasa ama wɔn so no issues wɔn raise under mining no na wa comment as an independent person. Unse futu amde ma wane se nimdeɛ na nyame de akyɛ wɔ no memfa ni nsɛmɔne paboa wɔ man Ghana na nipa no ɛwɔ tutuka ɛwɔ akrofrum ɛwɔ boase ɛwɔ asante America na fa boa wɔn. Right. Mame hwɛ NDC for 15 point wɔn raise here no. 1. Almost say partner with mining equipment owners to support small-scale miners due to equipment challenges of the small-scale mining sector. 2. Establish mini processing plants in strategic mining locations to support and improve metallurgical recovery of mined ore, leading to increased revenue generation. 3. Take stock of existing large-scale mining concessions to make abandoned lands available to small and medium-scale mining operations. 4. Promote legal and properly regulated and operated medium and small-scale mining to become attractive and well-paid business ventures, creating jobs for the youth. And then 5, to reissue confiscated legitimate mining license to miners. And then 6, return seized legitimate concessions to their owners. And then 7, promote environmentally friendly small-scale and community mining operations.
ADAKABRI, what the opa? Me
listening, but at least the list. At least the listener needs to say know in exact 15 points. No, na ono so won't komo aye di no. Na yentimi nya ne fair. Na nkwankwa yese ye gina fa bi ana ye nyina fa bi. And then they talk about encourage chiefs in mining areas to take an interest in community mining processes to ensure that the environment is preserved and local communities benefit from the revenue, and to link royalty payments to targeted community developmental projects to address the increasing demands by host communities, and to review the structure of the Mineral Development Fund to ensure that mining communities benefit from social responsibility practices, and engage trained earth science graduates, including mining engineers, geological engineers, geometric engineers, metallurgical engineers, and environmental engineers to ensure restoration of water bodies and the reclamation of lands, and to keep abreast with enhanced technology by promoting the use of Industry 4.0 imperatives like robotic, automation, and digitization, and finally to put an immediate end to the intimidations, victimizations, physical attacks, and monetary extortions of monetary teams towards miners. This is the 15-point manifesto pledge NDC for, led by John Dramani Mahama and Nana Jane Wamudiaba. What are your thoughts, Dr. Solomon Ousu?
Yo, ADAKABRI, medasi. Obe pese menka brofo na se twi.
Country wada Roma na jam pese me yibi bia free mutina meka ne brofo ma wo no.
Okay. Medasi. On se wabubọ ni ọma 15 so. ADAKABRI ma membi sa question. Why you media you must check. Sabre ya me no okase. Manifesto ben na sense Kwame Nkrumah Dr. Kwame Nkrumah abre. Ya detail mining ye pese ye ewum etipesa manifesto we da. Ebi sida. Opa twi manifesto a President Kufuor, President Rawlings, President Atamos ni JM number 1. Nana Kufuor number 1, Nana Kufuor number 2. Manifesto a after that after yomo bombe ye ewo mining etin. And I can assure you say near oma tro nyina e doable. He can do it. And I will give reference any example. I'm won a table not to say. And yes, a bustle mukikabi and a bio mukikaye. Many and this I'm talking based on fact. They can do it. Minimum adwene ba me wo fa DM mu a ntimi nya saa de we nyina ebe trotro. And you can see say ade ebe solve problem. And or consider small scale miners, large scale miners, especially students, 3SHS for Prampono, vacation between Koyuma, Egomuto is a successful. Communities now mining operate you. Six, any the nation as a whole when it comes to restoring the water bodies and then the land. Over the cabinet, I'm taking one by one. Let's take before me 15 points in Sokrano. So we share 2016. Ne binum say the NDC for anya she wo mining ho. Na chese see here on baby. A lie. In 2016, we call conference Las Vegas, Nevada. Meaning, say what the say whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Sin City. Mining conference, mining miners for conference. Now, one Dr. Tony Obin, then CEO of Minerals Commission, a presentation. A presentation here, MMIP, which is Multilateral Mining Implementation Project. Oh, nice. Emma, me questions to say. We could punch in 2 questions. You really are about me. Abraham, what is some questions foul? Now, let's send the amount. No one film now, one man input. And I'm automatic. I want to make reminding it. Doc, maybe you move that go for summer, maybe a senior geologist for site. Now, what cry on a community affairs manager. Maybe any Yadifa moving from her. Now, it's all nice, fair. So, share MMI in no moment to say, man, no man can crazy and also the count, but a bit near wapa. And a 4 young twasa. Omukotwa the NDC MPP by. MPP by himself come over to na almost the mukina. I paid the BBA for where you used to near football. Yes, I think I say. Most more Kagalam same in 2018 from March 2017 to December 15, 2018. Mostly Moji Galamse, year Fimuma is Jamu proper mine. Of ADAKABRI, Pocohe revolving, Pocohe River Cobra, Pocohe River Prim, a year president diploma of Cody weekend of our Dia Ogun School. So, it is all the thing now, I don't think, of course, South Africa. A coca, so yes, when you have to my face in the more. Fortunately for me, now, my business trip for Ghana. May 2 cars spring crime to call this year. A coach then so tired. Added 2 social mamma and saying, as some president for kind of what. Miss Anna may be with evidence. It is a washer near almost a year in the beginning. Now, say, almost cafe, almost on bed for what. Let us say, a idea of business. Now, let me go to point 5. First, partnering with mining equipment to support small scale miners. Over the cabrera, also Sabri, almost the band, you bet to win. There are small scale miners in this almost in a fee. Bank is so on the property loan to the bank. As say, we do our concession it out and we need to be. And for the Oko, the plant foods are a world, all the so for any part of the world. Not the government say or no money negotiate. The money the person feeding is for Oko, Arizona, Nevada. Their package is for or money will be permanent for. The government say, I mean, from my call for you, on between and Kaka, mediate in the moon. I said, Ibinya, for the President Mahama who live in your power, near me for the guitar in Bagana. After me, walk Madame Fudu, Australia, Ghanaian. Or what equipment excavators near the or different Australia. I can just a phone call or best web be Ghana. Am I in small scale miners? No, any other. Internal a doable. Number 2, establishment of mini processing plants in strategic mining locations to support and improve metallurgical recovery. Of ADAKABRI, we and yet rocket science. Unim said, see, small scale miners, almost recovery, and we are now almost pay gold this premium. Gold ne woman, almost less than 30% every annual. And say it missing mini planter. Mini plants no bet me. I'm from 30% to more than 60%. And the revenue now a bit more about a better trouble. My own mining is money. I have money now. You go. Yes, I can assure them my own to say it means some many plants in strategic locations are ever warm, fencing, a gold no. You see, can I only see an opinion more time too. And I say ever broke. And this I don't know yes, okay. Muma Kaka in the form of tax. Now you found support to free SHS. Or ADAKABRI, young Kobo Bishan was China. Young Kobo Bishan was Dubai. Young Kobo Bishan baby. You bet to me and you secure began at their support to free SHS. In November free SHS or one form. You do up. You can't focus South America. Peru, any Colombia, they have many plants. A year, 2 months, a small scale mining. International, they can do it. Now the three. Negotiate with large scale mining companies to allocate abandoned land for small scale miners. Over ADAKABRI, Oma Ebida. The Kai 2015-2016 now Obuasi, Miami Obuasi, na Angogo underground. Omobe blast say Kim na small scale galamsey for no underground. We come pass to close to channel. They go underground on Obieni. No much no almost yin bubani. So that is fine. And I mean, yeah, be okay. Mumboy and Amumaye, because Oko of what Asia since that thing. Unse that is in Bremuno. Abrofunu Hunyansa egg in out war because they knew say that is no assassin of Bampa. And they do a Omo mine cry into almost 60% of Omo confession. At the small scale miners, I was Omopa, as my making, Opa Visa, Minerals Commission, the current boss of a tax, moving transfer. And you know, the almost to me and negotiating with ADA, a more margin, a Dawa, and as I say, a Bermun call for an ADA or two. Small scale miners not yet the moment. A Bermun call for as I posted it, and not another topic, if you are that to become what. The almost me ADA, and other mining companies, they can negotiate if they are not only no money. But at least if you very well and said, you have to be much more scale mining, no more in the do also. Internal so you doable, a achievable, they can do it. Now, reissue confiscated legitimate mining licenses to the owners. Over ADAKABRI, Obia Communal Commission up for the license. Signed by the minister. One way to Yahoo with a sika, everyone receipt now. One would be so. Most of them from a human war. Now, Yambeye, a friend is saying, Yamba solve a problem, no? Yamamo 6 months. It's a monthly. Now, you found solve a galamsey problem. Now, you 6 months in a soya. What is 6 months account? As soya, side, almost 2 years. After a month, you have a yaba. After a month, I license no ya jefi muntem. Of ADAKABRI. Sabi ewiase the idea of it media aboni pabro pass obeti na no piane every muntem. Because also we have over 1 million small scale miners. And a small scale miners no usha womo yere womo mba womo papa no womo show womo girlfriend kwala womo pass for show womo muton ade e wo mining areas are yen so because China for the year man of the China for China. Any idea? These people are suffering. And it's a what in line sister. Another government, but no one say, Mumbeti line. It's a doable. Name multiple licenses. And sister, a woman, moon person, a bear, moon says to sense. That is not monitoring so apostle. Your mind is better. Right? Problem between about mind. Yes, mind is better, mind is better, bar. Because what close to or not watching every one or four. But the bit me and conform be dedicated. A monitor, it may say in Sony and Satia. I think that you be no, as no, but that is the fact. It me monitor ye, then question me NDC, me they make me attend you, the MPP, they make me attend you. It will never work. We need leader. Or the number six form say, we are party A, party B, Obwa, which means that if it's used to my dad,
It not just in effect, what share a NDC for 15 points now, the buy, and what reading now.
Nina.
And then you are saying that you doable.
Let's fetch the 15 in name one here.
For want of time, and I'm person ye comparative analysis. Na me say out time. Na no de awia me ne won ko a. So because what is happening they say. They see almost 15 points no.
Offer answer na obekọ so no. Ba kudu one dey man kan dia.
Okay, come on me.
Because they make na small scale miners. Na anemfo no so na
Remember the no around it up. Remember the no around it up. The fact is say o can say we appreciate it 15 points now NDC for no reason yanya quick comparative analysis wa ha na fe no wa round it up na ho na uhia ma say ye di new derivative bi say him for abeka ho na ubesumu na wo de aka wasem incidentally MPP manifesto pledge and also 15 points is of the 15 points are MPP for no reason one more dear emu 4 paragraphs and na omo ka mining ho asem enti NPP for no omo no under the heading natural resources, lands, forestry and mining nti omo lampo ne miensa no under natural resources 1.11 inti eno ana say accounting for our stewardship no omo on the format of a dear na promises say ya ba 2017 ya be ye na omo stated omo promise ya na omo aka dear omo ye so far so hunu inti under the 15 points no omo can be facilitate the revival of Anglo Gold, Asante, Obuasi mines and other mines. At the end of what we have done so far, Anglo Gold, Asante revived and back in operation. And then they don't talk about mines, CBM, Omoka degraded areas of reforestation, plantation, and then they talk about establishment of 1,000 hectares of bamboo, and then they talk about tree and plantain suckers, and then they talk about extend forestry conservation, and then they talk about protection of the remaining network of natural forests and biodiversity, and then they talk about the second point. They talk about mining, mainstream strategic mineral feedstock into Ukrainian mining, and then they go into promoting mining value addition through processing of minerals. And I'm saying what they have done. Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GIADEC, Omo Ede Aba, after Omo the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GISDEC, Omo the Aba. And then they talk about incentive for private investors in minerals, Northern Development Authority. And then they talk about Clean Rivers Program. Almost a total of 9 million trees have been planted along rivers. And then they talk about restructure and regulate small-scale mining subsector and artisans so that activities can take place within guidelines set up under the appropriate regulations. Let me take this one again. That is the third time they are talking about mines. Restructure and regulate small-scale mining subsector and artisans so that activities can take place within guidelines set up under the appropriate regulations. Now, they then say what we have done so far. Over 4,000 artisanal miners trained in improved mining technologies at George Grant University of Mines and Technology. Community-based mining concessions have been issued and operating under strict supervision. Then they move on to talk about mining BM, restructure royalty sharing ratios with mining communities, reduce government share from 80 to 70%, and double the community share from 10% to 20%. The additional 10% given to the district assembly for infrastructure in mining communities. And they say what we've done so far on that. Minerals Development Fund Secretariat established and is currently implementing the sharing of royalties among beneficiaries. And then they move away from land and talk mines and talk about land. And then they then come into decentralize the minerals commission by establishing additional district offices. Also, 13 new offices has been opened. And then finally, they talk about combat illegal mining, in bracket, galamsey. And then they raise 5 key points there. Placed a moratorium on all small-scale mining. 2. Instituted and implemented a stringent enforcement regime, galamstop. And then 4,500 indigents were trained on sustainable mining practices. And then 4. Amended the Mining Act to increase penalties for illegal mining and prohibit foreign nationals from participating in small-scale mining. And then 5, under the last one on mines, formulated and continue to implement the alternative livelihood program in 35 severely affected galamsey communities. Comparative analysis, Dr. George Usu.
Oh, Medasi, Father Cabre. I'm say MPP for manifesto no more tro and no man now there. Over no more church. A repetition of a ye no maybe or my ya anyi.
Let me add this one to it. Say, the American 2016, the almost one na under current 2020 manifesto no there is no line on mining.
Just say, as some more kind now. Say, one a mubu bempe for boom baby say. What report of a mount smart? And near me first point. And all see, say, the best in poor, and can say, Oma, of ADAKABRI, near Oma Kna, Ama, me, say, me whom Asama men can cry woman in say, prohibit foreigners from mining. Of ADAKABRI, and also increase penalty, of ADAKABRI, Unigana.
Increase penalties for small-scale illegal small-scale miners.
Aha, say, your boy ice and one will be any. Who say, oh, yeah, that's no papa, say, the pop point or some question was it in this year, a Koya Assembly Ghana. Me and Koya Mr. Plane from Colorado, 3 hours flight, a 2 call New Jersey. A pop point in an El Cupuado, the same as I want question or a mistake, and him out here. But my documents in Brown on way. And this year, I made a Ragged University, another program, at the economic block for Mr. Owa Branch away, your Mount side. Offer. Sa Adana, Nana Cupuado, Ebetina, New Jersey. Air can very mining in Semnia. The day before, you China for 5. Before the not or the star penalty now, or see, we are born and yet to become 20 to 25 years, maybe. New mining a year or ye. Almost we are done and now become 15 to 20 years. We are a foreigner who become 20 to 25 years. But I can say, that I'm saying 75. Yet China for the Ghana. Won't call Ghana prison. Won't call Ghana cell. Won't call remand and for a China Niba for Kradawa. Wakoye illegal mining. If it is not one. And the Jembisi and what was the Ghana Punkon or their panic for one. And then I said, you 2 years soon a good form a copper happen edition. Nanya when it said China for way back ever yes, I illegal mining. Any China. No more the court time. Near South Cobo Vitia, no more the 100 years near there, a ban after your so, no more control affair. Over the Cabre last year, Munio. And now, yet say China need baby said money laundering over $300 million. Yes, almost money laundering. I have the publication I can send to you after this program. $300 million.
I have physical cash.
Dollars. I will transfer their for China one more thing. I will send you the publication of ADAKABRI. and so Ghana and some of na ye ready. Yoko for ebemu, I be seen net ye nim Yoko for resort a buy. Now the nipa bako, China nipako, it's been $300 million from Ghana at the court sign at ya. Not yet Ghana yet. And research says there were over 50,000 Chinese guys for Ghana. It is about put me the 300 for the Mamim break even. Now, nipa 20 pet almost Obama. What the multiplier is in that then also a 2 billion. China. Now you form my interest near cafe. Because of that, yeah, did more kind of a bauxite for 100 years. Now you won't pay for up 2 billion. About 2 billion within few years, million year. Apart from China in the crowd, Bloomberg report 2018. Bloomberg report says gold export from Ghana on small scale in Kwao. Abrana ban was yenimum penifom for gold. 2.6 billion United States dollars just 1 year. So if we can export 2.6 billion worth of gold, then we'll say your football business 2 billion. Yeah, you 100 years here. Now you beg your boss.
It is solo. As Dr. Solomon knows, as some of the say, lamentation. Now Ghanaians, ordinary Ghanaians, are looking for solutions. Nyamea ya dum, body kruya na yediama dia na wo ene. Wetimienya double doctorate. Ewo Colorado School of Mines. Ama ye Dr. Solomon Owusu. A dear solution and I bet me a profile for the ordinary Ghanaian to benefit. Not necessarily being a political say who support to MPPO and I support to NDCO and I support mining engineer. A dear now who profile as solutions. Say bet me about the ordinary Ghanaian.
Medasi of ADAKABRI, Ninani commitment and the willingness.
For the same passion, ka solution who has when you were lamenting. Now ne was so until the solutions neighbor man cost when the
solution was a making you. But according to the night, it will be Trimudada.
And teacher said, the old lamenting, they are not what planning to us about demo. No solution, they are happen. I would know. Make a joke, doctor, I'm finding some money. Okay, I remember another date. Memo another date. Sad. Memo another date on Friday. But then
most of them end before after a manifesto. That all the day can repeat.
Okay, to the neko kind a year NPP diano, ne kind NDC diano. Increasing the penalty. Make me another opportunity. Me pese on the spur of the moment. Obey a definitive statement be this year baby what drew no oka sembiana I was say aba a womb for the benefit of Ghanaians. And nunti me ma another opportunity. Me ne Panyini Kojuda me ane Mark Jerry Becca ne bia yamount half day on Friday na koko kinkai manifesto ni me no nyina CPP for so be your modie na chese yinti na finally na mibusa say I say Ghanaian professionals amakwa akotena aye America ena mu nyina makọ benkro mu ma ese ne no nanka kane nam was soft spot for the MPP ene ne de manya thick skin and say antigen be working ATMP before yentie de professor Kwekwe Sare Kwekwe Azan tie de ono so ken NDC solution to legal education accessibility superior to MPPs. What to say when the NDC for can sembina nyansan samsene MPP for mako pobi na mako tena America wana my disappointed and mo katia MPP for yana.
Oh that be of ADAKABRI on say through stage be in life. Now you don't need a politician before you can make a meaningful life. Oh come again unto ubia. Say uni bibia not a politician. And also dino and san with here. And now Kasa, the bet you hey, 1 million and 1, the bet you have to me, meaning interest or
it is here, Kasa, share the factometer, but you don't consider the fearometer.
Very good. Nankobia, former Deputy Secretary of California chapter of MPP, United States. Frank and Nome Franka, Mekama not, but Mekama not too much. And at the end of the day, Yentimana, yeah, what I must tell you, you are 42 years. In the next 50 years, Ebiana Menchasi. But Yembani and Nana Nona, America, a Bimutana, everything yes, young Poko and Papa being poor man and Nana and Bay in a year and joy woman. I've been a petty at the Pogana. I have Professor Kokwaza, son of MPP. Honor, minimum positive, but time my opposition and I in executive. None the legal committee tema, MPP. Emra ho nyoma ona na etema eti such a person no or kasa onim bi oka dana kufuado ba those time ever of ADAKABRI asama me beken ofa CEO of student lawyer friend Nana Koko Jeboa ona na MPP USA chairman papa na omoma no Peter Porter enye adwuma odi hu fi Dr. Alexander Eduse mini papa no ona na ye Ohio tema sama na kufuado ne yere Aunt Rebecca eba ye fence Ohio me ka omutenem me na me drive ko ye papa mum ye mbisa nsasma me kameboa enti sabi MPP no na mbimu tese me ye very active me Colorado kwanwa me pap plane me buku me hotel na me ko all because na ye wo titie bi ona na kufuado so oba and Captain Senate for a young city that I will gonna be. You see, you send for bar, Calam Sense, or Bayer, and Manap millions of people because Galam say, Unya, Nina, Wabayan, Noma Pata, Chrono Airport, as you almost a Japan Royal, a Japan cross, or Mamma time now.
And also, so yeah, another date. And also, yeah, another date. So, no, they see another day. Production per se recruit you as the Obakan say how would I say independent resource person on that score. Into you know, yabema as and when yabema that opportunity because you see a baby don't say CSO so no as still yen suspend finance ministry so say or no so obekoso media for so shall see the normal in nemu say ya tuetu sika bi dia ma yima wo baby the $20,000 akwa chiri obi na nipa ni bebu sam say me nsa kan sika ni bi ana na sisi ngongo na say me de nsa kan hute me nte so obi ya de sika bi am obi eti mema another opportunity why edi solo awia ya no akasa for 53 minutes na yada wase and then production would work round the clock to agree on certain speaking points. Now, what miaba now what educated the theming following in the specialty area of mining. Now, yet me who SM fasu diebi ebe free mining so about over 100 years of mining in Ghana. Now fasu diebi beba. But for now, there yada wase near congratulate so Dr. Solomon Owusu. Mienti we.
Yo, medasi. Ofa ADAKABRI medasi pa enti we de wonya kase mombre asom panyimfo so atena dwemu a omo pese omo so e kasa no mejai e ma omo so ato aso Dr. Amoakoba mu ono so ye obi a o ka no kre pa me penatem pa enti na emom me yasa ye ko kokurubia no ni boat ni mum de ne so anti amum kantere
solo de wo mu ani say
ono bo tu bia sanka menya
ka bo tu bia kan sanka e si ano de wo mu ani say wo ti America nyame ayi wadom ene doctor wasa ye consultant Dr. Amoakoba ene me tukotu na so onye ni paketo asa ikotu na se free kumase ebedu ya ne meka you 2000 is that 2000 no ka utiri pam ho na bra betua bi na yam hwehwe experts no ma experts na mra metenase na experts no emra me shape nkrofo preferences ni enyi politics ni mfiri mu nti uka 2000 no de obetia free mu no was a problem say asese na metia free mu why
yo mati
that's solo right Dr. Solomon Owusu and we are working around the clock here less than 90 days to elections no yebenya experts no na oma rely on the various political parties no aka na omo ayi politics free mu na omo sigina yes say omo be boa the ordinary Ghanaian ama ordinary Ghanaian no certain pointers a obenya no watimi dia sigina ye ansa na me Dr. Mwakumba ebe sha ase no yeah, my opportunity WhatsApp ye on 050 600 0909 050 600 0909. What are your thoughts on the comparative analysis by Dr. Solomon Owusu on the NDC manifesto and the MPP manifesto on mining? Na yebeji bresunya kinkan aseda koma African cream mackerel, aseda koma obapa sardine, aseda koma obapa mackerel, aseda koma honchon capsules, aseda koma X and Y granules, aseda ko edema X and Y granules naturally no hin tablet, araba bazin, na aseda koma ma almighty Mr. Q. Me offer to be in London and was say me man Mr. Q. Me man Mr. Q so was suma bear or bar and or bar ebeji Mr. Q. Free me what they call my bear ma oh ne we are say papa or bar the badam person the efficacy of Mr. Q and this is not the assembly. Doc you want to say what you offer say do you have any comments ahead of who's speaking points?
Oh be pa the thing say what trouble chicha Sebi. Now, why do you know? I straightforward said the above come on massam. Yeah, culture, yes, Annette. Yeah, about culture. As some all can say, MPP, NDC, say quatri or Belmont man, what any dean. They make a can say. Tama Mahama, ye president. I galam say, Wagana. Tama, ye president. NDC was so nagaram say or said the was CCI. I didn't end your money be. The thing say, it do say ya, share Omanu, and now shall who say groups to be or Mubuafu. Garam say for you one of them. And you want Mubuafu, dear nature say, baby, I'm not one or person father than now, so I could join one more. And until say, NDC for small scale mining once a month. I am one cry, I am one cry. As a matter of fact, a bit more by me ho, some main cabby mum, and I'm so. Mummo said a cooperative bisa, nothing entrance in the Yankasa, now we are plan near from my buy. I'm sure says a plan near Guda, Ombeye. They all can submit us here, Nipa etigana ha, Onya Juman ye, as I see Sibia on one assasia, now go Dijemu as own to on your board. There be, I tell say I bind a what's in your matu quam, now omutimi ye. That's all. On my beer go de pium say pepe penety. Nipa ni di kan kwaye gold no ho adwuma. Ansa na mrabe to om. Sanity. Enti mbrano kakra mumfantoa na say na na se wabane ade no for why Matthias here. Na nsuo na say na clean. Kakra very quickly because nipa na adwuma no. So onye adwuma be de wahwe na busuafo. Ti na che say ni brisem. So enti the prof Dr. Owusu kanu menene ya adwin ba nyani nyina politics wo mu pa politics ultimate ni politics in film and the NDC manifesto among their mining so no they want to get the support of small scale miners omo nyina omo adwuma ya basa no eno ka ho bi ultimate ni enu film ebi ono hu politics no sa but they ka ho pa dada na omo anye sa mahama wo na galam say nani wo oye bibi sa I didn't know the worker. And then I politics.
The adrenaline free hine.
Oh, Sana Maker says, say, I'm fan say, oh, and go for a demonstration. Almost say, a chim for be or more. Mankazim, I chim. All on my demonstration. Thought that say, and until we are there now, who may be a babuana. Now they are foul. This is what this is. It's not because it's a me a committee say small case miners all of a sudden we better hold NDC by and 8 years. And then no more about small scale miners. You didn't hear anything. They say I know because someone who said small case scale miners no more.
A dear ye be.
And no more faho and I just a support. That's what this is. But it's not over. It is not over. It is time. Me to the I will tell him, say, look, it's not good, say, obey you, be a Juma friend, better one the bush for and this year, and
the devil will find a job for that idea.
Oh, exactly. Say, no crown, say, they say, and I illegal, who to a wounds row, because I do or die. Unya sikana no man baby here no man bi no ano now to baby. It is still going on. The kind brim twem akra de bia nyinam ateche.
Yeah, I'm stroke say rising water would take over the road. Unse ohwe baby akwan
na. Oh yes, a yiri pa baba befom. Yes, indeed.
E be take you over.
Indeed.
Main Accra Kumasi road no akofa hen.
Asamu ni uko praso the same thing. Pra kakrake eno so adane ateche sa. Anko bra adane ateche. Ofi edane ateche. What is going on? You see abane ade impo na say na
sir constituency chairman for any DC for no omo akwakosha mining galamsey no no wo bibi ka kire wo mo
dia na maika ya ye wo man obi anim de ekoso ye ukoye galamsey ne echi wa wo so onya pani bi ta wechi
constituency chairman ba ko na wonne ni nua chairman every DC any secretary and o maka bom na omo ye galamsey ibi na ufri ni constituency ko sa constituency no ko galamsey no ade san kakra be say 8 o'clock na wo ba kwan no ho na am roberts be tware wo mo na ne huson na prosifo be beje wo mo no na prosi ni kuma ba ko yese na mpacho adwuma ben na wo ye besides man ya mo de mo hakochem de me ye de hu hia na prosi ni ba ko say so de wo ye hu hia de ase de prosi ni no so ye constituency chairman no se so de wo ye hu hia de a ede ni ye jaw hase na ne amrobe adai constituency chairman muni ni pado do a ebeji mi huska muni ni pado do e ba
just all justifying who
say or how be a abeto no so say ruling party ni mani sika no a wo hwe nkwala bi no enu nti no de ne ho akonum ekwan so nya kwa kitu o
na de ye no kure o hwo
constituency chairman MC DC secretary constituency secretary na momo be ka kire mu nkrofo say omo ko pesa ase ye be mam kwa makwa akoye ayin bia na momo di ka akwa akoye galamsey na fe de am roberts be chi odon ko free process ni say omra meje
asem
Mitio.
Ahometisem pa chese ujuru ho a unhu ekwan a obefa so political party activities is funded by political party supporters. Chese tia dues. Na dues no ene ye de ehwe omo a yato aba yi omo se chairman no omo amaka. Bisa se MPP ne NDC mienu nyina ehin no omo tia dues no. Sika ye gi free party no aye MPs are more parliament no and did that to musika no at source asa and it's a wanya obi amana amra obi sa wa ban wo so na wa amra obi a there na be this is what is going to happen
doc me enko wasem no so di ntia ya ba be sre wo to ase afri kumase na ode ebuo ama eye neat fm atiefo etimi asore afri kumase ya ba beduro no a lot of speaking points I know beka. But ahead of that, earlier interview, WhatsApp messages kakrebi aba. Inti me enye brena menkin kana etifo no so ntibi. Or say what if 050 I want to buy. What's the ADAKABRI? These doctors are disappointed for not getting opposition and for not getting any position in this government. Akosa and or the way by doctor for no more nya post
no correct
sound
no anya no correct
anya post and Kabeka still
meka na me wo post
chairman of the
and I just say anya post bia but anya no ntina anya obi ana sika ntina wo pe o and then ade nipa payment and here ya wo kwatra botwe say what is happening in the US we a black man a police team ku anytime when a person otna ho na fe wo krom wo ho ntimi nko because anya nyoma ye that is the reason to be above
na so wo hwese Ghana nso yetie na afibia so bagre dam yebie na enrachi wo hwe anantwie be se wahachi a ensuo na fa wo mo na anantwie ni tititete ensuo no mu na anantwie ensuo ni atwe wo mo ko di omu dimrika sa de se anantwie no wontimi nya hwe na hwe obi livelihood anantwie over 100 na ensuo timi twe wo mo oboga edo wo mo ko na yetitimawe what's good afternoon. Our leaders should be bold to give fixable promises. Galamsey started under the old NDC regime, which is almost 30 years now. What are they telling us? we are wide awake. And Abdul Rahman Tamin, Lakeside Estate, what they buy ye. I say, Uncle, much as Dr. sounded too political to my liking, it is clear he's on top of the issues in the mining sector and has a lot to offer the good people of Ghana. What actually moved me has to do with how he made our water bodies safe for consumption. But trust me, he's too political and must start talking like a technocrat. Jomo, Okuase Festus, and Adiaba Jomo, we make sure say Solomon Usu, or better side them now, or ma and Tokobi see Nurabino, and take it the better part of him. Now, onye fixated on resolving and solving issues for Ghana. No excuses, just solutions. Kwame Entry, new Aplaku, and whatever. I say thank you, ADAKABRI, for your intelligent questions. You see, Dr. Solomon Owusu was struggling to answer your request for solutions. Destructive criticism is the easiest thing to do on earth. It does not necessarily follow that every clever and well-educated person will be more productive in the governance of this country, as some want us to believe. Next time, whether me Musa, because I do not want to unearth him. So, in fact, Oshioma, NDC manifesto is far better than MPP own TK Spintex and what the free buy. Master Red Kaswa. Come on, you not do that, okay? And you're making kind. I'll read the next one. But so can be Biana. Mama some kaya achimfui kasei I don't go the kayo but oya mama ninti and I nti wono unsem hunu na wo so wo tworo de fa gonjafo wo ka se me ba be say enfom so aba be read say wo no wo ka obi amfi o na mo fira ADAKABRI no ba say na yeah me ne ya betwe mabo so ate na nti di tribe bi atemo a enfam fa ADAKABRI so I say ADAKABRI. You can even call all the joint enemies of Mr. President in the USA to pretend and talk against this hard work and visionary Nanado. But we, reasonable Ghanaians, don't have short memories and known what is good. Master Red Kaswa, and then also Master Red, who threw wins the air depa. Now, feel baby, was a Mukala Jonah said here inside Keri, these are the reasons why Mahama must not be trusted. He criticized Free Senior High School by running 24 adverts. He abolished T and N Alawa at the cost of his presidency. He passed a law against Okada operations in 2012, left about 20,000 teachers and nurses unemployed by promising 1 million jobs. Now, he's promising the reverse. This man is ... Akufo-Addo led the way, so he must continue. And now what they buy, yeah. Ose ADAKABRI. Chairman, Ose, please ask Wafa Mwakuba, where are the excavators they took from the small scale miners in Zemansa, Italy, and what they buy, yeah. Ose Chairman Wuntumi is a major of the Galamsey in Ghana. And I also what they are to us. Obed from Nyankumasi. Mr. ADAKABRI, good afternoon. The doctor is trying to practice conflict of interest to me. He's doing politics. And also, if Mahama in government, where is this man? And also, or they atwaso. Sami Abu Alumnava Dakra Wava. I have an interest on the woman who show you the $20,000. Explain it. Well, see, Dr. Ugusam said, na me a Japeska yechani, a membi. I said, me dear me, na, or no, she says, the kind of wajiano, or no, Santa Cocots na, a year NDC from penny will be fee, and no cocoa first can buy a big good table, so much yes, yaman 20,000. They went here, no crescent Japan for Naman $20,000.
And they mean to me who?
And that's just a media house, no, yeah, Jumano. Women go can't managing director, no. They were quite $20,000.
Oh, there is so only more chassempa.
Nigeria, me and check. Oh, Nanti Obikra discama. Is it necessary? Politicians somewhat a tropa because a possible said the day children was here, $20,000. If you cry, correct. What's wafa? Have you seen the type of selfish experts we have in Ghana? That solo you interviewed only came to complain. You ask him of solutions. He told you he has to go and learn. They should stop that greediness. They should stop greedy attitude. Nana Buaji Berlin. And now, or the free ya. Or the buy. Kakragum. What a being comrana. Was it great submission? Great submission from Doctor, but it has some political connotations. Nanayo Asamoah Croydon, sorry, and na Odifri Baye. ADAKABRI, I like your dexterity. Bedewase. ADAKABRI, it is not true that Doctor are disappointed because of post. Our leaders should do the right things. There should be national policy. They should do national policy for all parties to follow and develop the nation. Reverend Alfred in the UK and Odibaye. Was Mohammed the teacher yank yes uncle yes I'm be any doctors Dr. Makumba so as him. And to Dr. Makumba, this is your time. Yet was it once again, the frost obano. The amount a special ice mineral water.
Yes.
No special ice mineral water and no what the pH level no high. Into your boy papa. Kumase uko and kranza itu no shop bi emu abekobia benya special ice mineral. Special ice mineral water dia itimi ye ne say itimi emma ebusua kura no eye de be ya agi ebusua tenase. Papa nkambo mu papa bi ne tenase na da bia wono okofa ne ba wo school a na ne yire aka chense ya ontonsuo e wo particular shop mu emfa emra ena eye papa yi okwa ne yire na insist se onto special ice no ne papa na kwakoto ensuo fufuru bia ne ti ko no na papa no da bia obeduru fie na oja akwala no woka no na wakoto nsuo no de aba oduru fie na ne yire nka that's some set of special ice osi hwem because we shop mtoto no man me refi special ice na aka na oba na ka cha akwala ne say ya remind o papa say onto special ice papa no so aye na adwene say onto special ice ntino okwa no aka cha akwala ne say tena ka ne mo hwe ka ne mame enti dakodi akoda ne ye na adwene say obetini papa wura shop num akoka cha ne papa say ma me say to special ice ihwe no wa nkwa nkoto eye ensuo na ne ti kokko no afedie de papa yi akoda na wura shop mu wo hwe ne papa wonya hu ne papa ni twa ne no na eye 40 footer container truck ya yesi omun secure ne ye on the trailer na omun secure on the flat body trailer ya container atop papa de car so say grim kropo de ye papa yi hunu say container na to de car so no e na odin say gu ne ti e na obuhwe wo shop wo ohunu de oye no ho munso papa mu ai ne de wo bi ogina shop so de na car accident esi abontene ya ne ba ne special ice apie papa na da hoyi hey we ya de na befia no say daddy na mami catch him de bia set to special ice no akoto ba kono nti na de mami catch him say ya me nsi na me yi special ice ne ma hey special ice what shop we na mama me I just want you special ice no it me strong special ice na ma papa ne batena ase ti da bia no special ice
papa yem percent articulate abeti atumka
Debbie yem person asem na tie kura the doctor da bia no special ice under 90 days to go doc campaigning by the major political parties. What are your thoughts? What are you looking for? No do we have the signs of a government giving power to the opposition? Do we have the signs of an opposition party just about accepting power from the governing party? And Dr. Amako Bamintio.
This election cycle, and this last one, and a clear cut. The incumbent was in trouble. Say no, and yes, sanity. I say a month for adjono who say uncle ha no misia nipa benua. Didn't come out the umbetrama so fuchira abosom. Hey,
maame bi so se ne bu afu se kira busuma be dada ne se Kwame Nkrumah no obaye ene se afi ne wahunu se CPP so aba ti maame ne se yema interview
someone me catch down no say let's open Kwame Nkrumah there say party o CPP o na so kira busu sir me cheche me mo kira mo am say na nipa o say ye niska ye print ye sika na no elementary economics kro on tia say then no otimi ko be ye president na de kosi an say me hu say form onye papa na mom worse for NDC than MPP de me hu no because look maybe some question say the ntina nipa bebrebe ya wo NDC mu na omanya obia to say obey flag bearer to say Mahama why you defeated. The answer is very simple. Honest sikanu krano. Sikanu onene krano onya sikanu we. Okofa sikanu de kosi ano no yet your mind uni sika untimi running for it. Honest sikanu krano. There are so many people in NDC also commit my flag bearer but sikanu omuni binti ho na omo de afa. But no krano say Mahama ye nim ne track record. Ye nim ni nyina 2016 na nyoma ye din me ni tua de said eye na ya me aye din on to me time bi wo ho abusia Russian bank na mo ko bo abusia 300 million 5% finder's fee 5% processing fee and sana age interest eno ye mafia loan eno mpo ye koje se na nyoma ye din sa ene se ni se Mahama oben hu kra. Because they say you need a certain level of sophistication. And sana wait miyama minor koneni. At that time no untimia and Nedia just say a beye diamana papa. And untimide me who say yes. Nipa prof Usa winning a kasai why disgruntled, why frustrated. Nipa P was so much high hope nanadum. Then he came, things didn't go exactly as they think it should have gone. And unti pebre omu bofu. Dia kosi ano no nemo dia meka say. So ubofu a enchire sabi. Wajina say. Say ubofu a ya say ubofu say wo hu say unua ba ye befu a. Enchire say abufu ni nti wo kofa bonsama nkasa befie. So ubuase na hwe ni yie na faded wo say odeto. Say wo koto bombu ntu fie nu ma kai say was uti hobby. The paya okam. What I say? Say me feel say look, maybe I no. Na nadu ne betima continue. I don't agree with him on many things, but I can assure you, say you see the adene man Mahama so on your many 3 years 2016 their course no. He can't do it. He can't do it. And no dear, and your politics in America. He cannot do it. And unti politicians sometimes candidates are ubenyano and you don't really like them said the person or power must and you can say your friend is saying voting is a matter of choosing between two evils because politicians here be in where bit my yet are there fringing more when you and until we share where why are there 50% where the 40% to my 50% it me share there I have absolutely no doubt to say I was saying now to continue. The I have so many other reasons here also continue. Yet Tuma Mahama and the nature say Yakosia Sam.
And in all this no NDC led by John Dramani Mahama and Nana Jane Oma launche Omo manifesto. Others are saying say a more of ambitious, interesting than the MPP one of 2016. This is a one-liner from Manessa Azuri Awuni. Was it the 2020 manifesto of the NDC, unlike the 2016 one, has a lot of memorable highlights. What are your thoughts about the NDC manifesto?
It is OBC NDC manifesto ni yepa. Manifesto de yen say. Manifesto ye manifesto. Yen ne say obeye na ye adwuma. And just what can na ye ewe some keke. O dia say. Na say no. Obi ti say Mahama ono obeye president 4 years ago. Ohun baby na economy no gina. Na ne obekeka nsem bebre we no na chest and no crack them said no. He has no clue what he should do. Because unim sa untimi nye. Se Ghana say nipa individual can file bankruptcy. What you say? One will be a bema wa warrior and a pebia just talk about Busi and San Wabakoma. We look grab a job. And that is where we are. And so, and some people, okay, look, I just had Jena Najiman say, mobile, on Bechiche laptop. Ni refi LIG, ni refi Gambiri, and was our because as we. Bechiche laptop. So we education minister. Now we feel self-person or improve education. The best way to improve education is smaller size, especially for primary education and even middle school education. Smaller size classes. Enti pakwanya abefaswa ubenya more teachers and more classrooms. Now in Korana ye 15-20 I am manageable. And yes, I computers. You know what happened with LRG computers? They just took the money. I can be your way. Edru baby cry no. I don't want to get into say we say. But as somehow I'm say no. And no crash them say Mahama ontimi e chere say their course 2016 impo onkai. And who said there be. Look, this is what is wrong with us. Ya bobusiano to the extent to say uja ye nye. And now we continuously so better baby no want me mobi because obi akra ma obusia. Then what are we going to do? Then Argentina, Omar Babusia, for 75 years, they've been in financial crisis. 75 years. And that is where we are headed. And until Adia was here 2 years ago, near ya Adia Baku, ye, and I said, oh, yeah, no one who's Adia not talk mu, now Beji Ujiji Husikano, or start another one. Debbie, you are starting in at the same time. It's all Papa Wuno Josika, also by real estate, friend say, Takun. I see a 900. Nina do Linton. Ebia Mosu Sikanasa. That is what we are doing.
Do you like any part of the manifesto? Are there some parts that we need you, and are there some parts that you think are feasible?
Oh, and I make us a manifesto na kasa per se no de. Enya dia ehia. Eye se ubetwe abayan kasa no. You can't stay somewhere and say, may say. There are few things that the open over to my. Abaimunu, what can be done under the circumstances. So, unisika, yeah, Bobusia. Thought I say, my time, near you do 70% of GDP. Yes, sir. And umpo na every year, or Fabi and ye. And MPP buy. And almost rebase ya den. And GDP no form. And ya Bobusiani be account. Yes, sir. I just say no say Muhammad, if we continue from unknown time and yet rebasing now, I'm telling you, son, you're 100%. And you want me and yet at 68, 69%, 100% of it my own to me. And it's manifesto no dear. Yes, waka, obi a bit makabi.
Bibi omo wani je hu.
Oh, by all means. By all means. Mine ya okay. Are you good? Because look, I agree, sir. Nipa etifie onye adwuma nye. Now go to your farmer who's want me to. Ono ase na ase I didn't know want me to. Eno ane say, e was a man ho kwan no to na mom ye kire omo kwan ya omo fa so ntu no. Enye too difficult. Tanzania, Kenya, all these African countries, US, Brazil. Bia asa na omo ye no. Minus ni di kan ya asa na ban be di omo chi. Na ban hihye kwan. Munye nse. Sa na ye no. And until say you stop omo kra na there. They say they are still doing it illegally. They don't pay taxes because they're illegal. They don't pay taxes. They mess up the water bodies. Obi and reclaim anything. And in Tiadentina, yen legalize there no. Look, mama example. Ubetima ama miners in India for more cooperatives. A chance I send ma or more. I hadn't quite a more edge make sure say insure no more run and kogu insure at Nibiamu. Muntua Munaka Krakao. Hope I be pump insure from somewhere else for you. But insure no in San Kogu, insure no at Ninumu. A kogu amranuma. Mo ye hon mu wia. De mo baton bia ya je hu sika. Na mu wia, za sika na ya je no, ye de abe reclaim the land. Ba be kata ho aye bibia edua enuane grass wo so. Enu anu no. No anya ne sa de a, omo be ye ni illegal ontu atas obese nsu no so aka.
Into aspects of the manifesto, especially relating to mining, doable.
Oh yes. Very, very much so. I know na make a MPP for say I didn't know mutimi nyane sa. I think it's do baby almost say MPPC the beba back, the beba back. But nipa nejuma oye no. So we have to think about these things. Omo juma no. Oman bia ni wa omo hu gold a. Omo nsa nyoma sa na emom very quickly na o say aban mobilize no kodi wo omo nim say aban di omo chi. Kodi omo nim no stop omo from messing up the water bodies. Now all the regulations to ho. Baby o okra uji usika no. Uji usika na nya say gold no dey go. Obi nipa aban nipa o ha all to gold no. Na Ghana na aban nipa no okra no te say ono adi gold no be fa baby kra ye hu de. Ye hu akire kwan.
As you here, were you discounting the document manifesto on the basis say Mahama and NDC may be suffering from integrity issues in Tiana?
Exactly. No can hope. You were there for 8 years. Galamsey was there. You didn't do anything. They say, I want to say for no buff. No, I think why you don't obey. Fine, I good. So, your papa there as well. Okay, my dear, too. No moment until say who's away. No, I'm not going to hold my breath. They make a political advantage and no more.
In other way around, you know, say your expediency, dear. What do you make of Nanado and Baumia taking hold of the trainee teacher and the trainee nurse by promising say restore allowance
the same thing. That is politics. That is you share baby the weakest baby we proud no abo so and it's the same thing.
Baby we proud
no abo ha pepe obo be no other form what I say nti MPPC teacher for na buy you be restore fine obetima ya fine. It is their money. Teacher for na your musika and tin say bia wo promise bibia ye illegal. So then Mahama wankasa wo ba wa ye law as abane Okada. Na say abeso oba biem de wo so be legalize. E dey na sisa. They say kran Okada no adosu. Na first na say cause too many accidents. They say worse. And this office say Okada no here na accidents na cause a. Enya say oba ban you. Eno anu say be say okay. E dey na be ma accident number form. E be ya training drivers say dey mu. E fa mo ni driver's license. Omo amuka Okada no. E fa nim ka poka. Obi gina woni mu anu aso obi gina. So and until this office say yeah, it create employment for young men. Fine. And then if I no go akwam say you be omo be court training say but you ask say we license and sana wait me aka. That is what should happen. One yes also abani ade no. They see how person say to abama o de o say obe san de aba. E dey na asisa. They say kura na situation iOS. The original no how they ban here say iOS.
In one breath, was such a man sample should say Mahama lacks the power say or no and now obe restore Okada as a legal entity. So you also suggesting to say Mahama so ended the law by yeah or making it illegal. So which is which?
Well, exactly. And I'm making. I did would buy will ban you know. I didn't ask how who as they say was obey. And a parliament and a passing law. No, you bring this before parliament. And then it tells a majority in parliament to change this. What I say you're good idea. Okay, Chichemwe. Obia ni want to make a mistake. That said they see banning the first no ya nyeni. They say no ebia obia obeye Okada bia no was so go school 1 month go training wa ha wan near chiro say they see kaka no fine me nka sem bia. There are some uko zongo committees who kumase abu Okada na hu ne kese. How they are patronize pa. Fine, it gives these young men jobs. It is better than say onye adwuma na be hwe na obi a chese kan susu ne nyoma sa. It is good. Then to come again, come and explain yourself. And you say, oh, political expedience in is the house of Oba, Medibeba. They say, nature, oh, yeah, Okada now, what you know, the Beba. Galam say now, one year, you say, the obey, baby. Nina politics and go.
They just a targeted groupings. Oh, repeat a ho.
Pepe.
Dr. Mwakumba and a train and Komo a re. Memento Jumadina de Brewo. A free neat 100.9 FM. Na, yaku enemy. Doc, what can someone first today? Just a document.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about your believability rate. It's about your integrity. It's about so it's about issue on who has done what. Because in one instance, Mahama present that he was the track. Nanado so present. He was the track. And this then or Mahama then is calling for a debate. What are your thoughts?
Well, in politics, most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, who will be all yearning for debater, not just on a wedge. Now, per se,
Underdog.
on the underdog, not just aha, I know just who say, wedge, into your person, no, but Jana say, who can be a man for bones, is our question, oh, yeah, dear, sir. That's all. So, and it's a who's will be any for debate. The point is, I said, what by your vice president? What by your president? More than one tempo. Now, dear, na ye nim about him. Debate in the Bamio. That is the question. At the end, ye nim about Mahama. I just saw another Kujina TV show for what? How long? 30 minutes, 1 hour. And the Bamio who said you city. And on Saturday. And you know, correct. And it's just a way of bringing himself at par. What do I say? Make
on a person riding on the back of Nanado.
Oh, one in the hall, not just say, one in the pay. Munjina more on the same level. What do I say? And the one would you don't seek to bring him side by side with you. No.
Oh, okay.
Aha, I'm fino cry. I'm fino. But constitution see a debater. I was a debate. And only who has them. And fine. But and yet 30 minutes debate. And yet what I don't know any debate to you be sound questioner. A lot of times almost answer question. Or can you pay? You be sound question no or can you pay? Then I'm over and there's what can be. And one until a lot of times debate now I say
does it not expose them?
And say most of the time where you debate no. Na nipa ne pii has taken their hold already. Yempewe. And it doesn't change too much. Kakrebi, kakrebi.
Like I said, Nanado is on the right path by not accepting to debate.
Oh, I know that he has to accept. It's a tradition that has to be upheld. So that's because there will come a time you benya nipa mienua. Omo de obi anya president na. Abena na Ghana for no who said you musiti. And you know there. A tradition that he has to uphold. They have to decide to be on Bayer Bako and Ambem, you know. And I think Nanado is fully capable of debating Mahama on any issue.
Oh, sir.
I have no doubt about that.
On the issue of Galamsey, Nanado will win.
Well, win, and say,
win on questions.
Sincerity, I would be sincerity. One more example. US. I'm sorry to say US example. The Bay of Pigs. And Kennedy, Cuban nationals, number catching so two Castro. Oh, and also said almost so invigorated.
John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy. Almost say American soldiers, Cubans, no Johnny. Cubans, Americans, no Johnny.
And I'm coming to Macopatanto.
Americans in Johnny and own him. I didn't have President Obeka. I didn't know a secret. I didn't know Obeka. Or bad TVs, no, or see me can crash them. I take full responsibility. It's the same way. Nana debate Makasa Ghana for. Yeah, Penukrio. If you say politicians, if you say, who can cry, there be. Most of the time, can cry in politics, you never know what's going to happen. Nana Dubas is here and was okay. Galam say no, yeah, the baby. Nanka was here the bantam. Then we intimi and find your man walk on me into Mumfan Chemi. They say, yeah, the baby, you're setting Mumra, Munjisia. As I was I.
And Munsan saw me, Shasu, a bay.
Oh, Debbie, me can say, Moon trust here, Debbie. And then in the and then even before you better abano, you set up committee. More Galam say, Mumra, a good plan. I would have to so I say, more formal cooperative, and per se individuals, baby, Dr. Bim no started to do. Debbie, Munina, one cooperative, one group. And to mobile, yeah, hold Munina responsible. And to who's about yeah, the other person. What now we are doing? What's what can be? And until they will work together, they will police themselves and make it work. Or they can't wait there. I didn't know a month will be before. You see, a chiana mui.
Who can say, Dr. Makuma, who say, Nado, Uncle him, Mumfi Mahama, now more man Mahama the chance to be at par with him. I tell na a year will honest assessment of the almost 4 years of Nanado tenure?
Oh, and the mechanic say, and your mappy akoswa anko ye. Obi obeka church bibi akoye no enye nokre. I mean, that is to be expected. Government ministers bebre DCs in, I mean, enye bibi na president no betuma hu. Time bi wo ho a I have to say this so that the president can hear. Time bi wo ho a ade bi ikoso o man mu a e wo say president o ka ho asem. I mean, more example, ba koni how akumsin etu asem. The president anka, vice president Timika, vice president Timi anka, party chairman Timika. These three people so akoka. Na ye kase o antwa yie. Na say how akumsin so okay, me pacho manye ni ya. Sasa masa. Because ye NDC ni na kotutu no. Ke achinatum. Na kobasa na se wanka. Obi koka tede mahama koka yi. Afi osi anyendai. The make is what as enye so enye na we are selective say ade patently wrong na say still yes here there apart from say etuto no enye papa ya shimuto ho anwan no electoral commission kra the officers that's what they were saying say yan campa ko anu tumo where they defending so we defending ho why ade pa ade ande nsem. No, it is not right.
Enti ye ken na ususu say na ye highlight positive of the Nanado tenure of almost 4 years.
Oh, positives in there. Also, and I'm can main kase bibia ko you main kase bibia free SHS for example, free SHS. Say me tune for. And can you implementing it the way I see here, you know? It will come to the same thing. But they be more successful because program say no. Yemfa promise be a hunu baby and yedi. Who assess one kasa who income yes sustainable and son why. And untimidate me say yet mature crata de my president. Yenhwe omo ntimintua nkora school fees no. Me nkasa free. Me say enye free. Ubetua school fees. Na mumwa untimintua no. Beji application na fill it out. Ye behwehwe mo hu sampa usika wunya no ontimi ntua wo sani panede oba no be ko free. Wo obetumetua no obetua obi antua the same thing obi obetua half obi obetua full. On top of that ADAKABRI minu mienu senior. The wo ti hoi the opesa oba ekọ prempe college because the hona wo ko school. Mema okwan. On condition say akra no onya between aggregate 6 and 12. We bet you have 5,000 CDs. The wholeapa. So meet these conditions. Obeko. Now my 5,000 CDs no media comma etimetim secondary school. Omudia ye hosu ye and chebia etimetim no so. There are so many etimetims. Me pamcho. Yes, me we etimetim na me kan keke. Yes, my picky etimetim. All the schools na ye wo third level schools. Omunyina na wei na kakra omuso abaso. Na said the aye no ide enye sustainable. Abman ba ho kire no.
Yani Dr. Mwakumba former lecturer of the or now retired lecturer of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology or a history and a political science. And say yakosre na ma wafiri Kumasi abawie ya. Yedi eye enkomo. Na no say Sami Jamfi betena na no ebe kan sembebre na I was say Dr. Mwakumba so ye hwehwe si benya experts no so view na ye de political juggernaut no so afra mu ekakra na wo kan Dr. Mwakumba what's your view of Ajapa royalties you hun sensema abai
Me de so bisa mesase ade bia Ghana for no pii no ntiase and I said e kwa e fa so e baaye no eno ka ho na ma ade na ye hu we ade anka wo se ye de to adi kra ka ho asem akra nsa na ko parliament so ma me more example ye no ye I say a politics na aye do or die see I mean no say European countries, they are in big trouble because of COVID-19. COVID-19. My example. France have bought Bosnia 106 billion with a B billion euros because of COVID-19. Met me a kind enyoma sasika no de omo national health enya 8 billion. 1 billion for keeping people employed. 5 billion for schools for omo betina fie. I mean, it goes on and on and on. They even have money for homeless people. At the end, it says a pandemic is a bar. That's the one here. The whole economy will collapse. And it is the same, almost suspending the rules of engagement. Abambia, whatever you have to do to sustain yourself, you have to do it. In many ways, and so yeah, politics now, but more be fadi politics now, but just say no opposition per se. If he say, well, yeah, sana na just watch wa ebia na egu. Bedu be nebia salaries kura wuntimi ntua na manfo call demonstration na just amamo the upper hand. Yeah, it says sad here. You say yeah politics and sa kaisa also ma sa na obi so. It is not good. Eja padi no look. I mean ADAKABRI. They say aban ba say omo ko bobo sia $5 billion dollars. And the call parliament approve wa. E dey the Ghana for beka. Ka we nyina beba. Emma. Anka emma. Na mom aban here sika no partly because of pandemic. I will give you statistics. Statistics bi wo ha Ghana for mu hu a mo amubo hu Ghana, this is 2020. Projected revenue, there was a yeah, the idea near to say benya 67.1 billion cedis. The yenya 53.7 billion. 20% less. And here now we can na free.
8 billion less.
Because you're locked down. Port you are close. China force are close down. So also maybe you would impart. One I didn't know manoba. And teacher say, a fiscal emergency. Britain headline and say they borrowed 225 billion pounds as of July. In August, no, it was not enough. They had to add 50 billion more. They no cry you. Italy the same thing. Germany the same thing. Omu economies, you know, na a year on sound footing umponiu. Na ye die bosia na ye body ya den. Enti ye kopa say dia nature say when ye fe no double whammy. Double whammy. We income no come from and expenditure so because of COVID-19.
It nature said there's a special reason why Nanado Abo Bosia over 150 billion.
Just say you have no choice. Sure, amamu no enya dia to say individual say ADAKABRI say what you say wo ho akyerewa. And once I be catch you say fear, I hope so you read the fear. If you say akonhuma no or see etiso. To bomodia kan bia obefa so a we ma kakre ya ye.
That's about 2017. Which are full year 2017. Which are full year 2018. Which are full year 2019. The COVID there, December 2019, but you call lockdown in March 2020.
Who calling nyina na ye west. And we so asan be boom.
Yes, I see a Bobusian for March 2020.
Now what they want finance minister say, oh, Ghana is broke. On one account, I say we are broke. Obianim say we are broke. And there was here Bobusia. What are you going to do? Ubet makache Ghana to my force say, there is say in this country Muntumbo say next 3 months near to Amka.
So do we know of the Kenya NDC ambitious program in the manifesto?
And no near some no na make us say Obit some hammer no be president. None that time Mumpo ne can work from no. Na say onim say kan was not still when work can nature say onim what he's talking about. E che say or can some keke say nkofo e be jatum no moto abama. Na Ghana for was see ehwe ni yie. Any politicians no nko afford to hear MPP winning here no. Initially me who say government is trying to pay this money near Tiasika way near their Tuha ya betty way so say Edru baby no I'm sure say somebody says hey I dey am you so be treat your NDC for car. Now, I do about to idea. So, on a bit to a cano. You be catch yourself 1 year. She no na omo ka say entities just ade na also start to say obuild the akwane bridges in hospitals ni bi na also what me dey was appoint say aha me na me build here enye sa na ekoso but yen Ghanaians no yen ne yama omo ayesa because the animal no time bi wo ha the better president no ye obi a enye ono na besisi adai nye ono na be ye kwa na emom wode wa hihye nyoma yie wa hihye ne ye a adakabre wona na adachi because wa hihye ne yie sese no to ono na beba be chese kwan no kra enye kwan bo no be ebeduru ba bi na ka na tu nyeza enso ye de enim ne sa de na oye sa enti ono so ye sa bi
Yane Dr. Mwakumba na etwetwe nkomo na Wednesday September 8 2020 you are hearing NEWT 100.9 FM Doc na what what ready honorable member for Boga Ura Adongo the post on Achim Sakawa boys and grandpas relating to Ejapa, for which John Dramani Mahama also usher in persons from the three Achim areas, Ebuakwa Bosume, Utuku, Asat, and Ne, Omo demonstrating. Now, what do you make of it?
Nyasem papa, Adakabre nyasem papa. Enidie nim Adongo kan enye, nemo Mahama kan enye kura. Who ye president? Nisa will talk loose, sir. First of all, ebi a omu nim Sakawa no de chire. Nipa pi ka Sakawa se de obi a oye trickster na se obi a wuntimi nyini ni bisa. Ba Sakawa no enya de papa ye de beto hu. Me nim boys a omu ye Sakawa okumase. I just say you sold your soul to the devil. Wako jisika do. Wako to dice na you have 5 years. When yes can we and wo. Say car mo pe cry Mercedes I think that Mercedes 300 or say 320. Who say we ebi no. Almost say transit D70 na ye de. Obedi there 7 years go obi wu akọ. And one until obi o yes akwa there he sold his soul to the devil. I'm sure say no ka huntina president akanesa no. But I will say this. President so ka hu bi and ama Mahama etimenya 2 million bekasa asem no because yenim president ka hu because yenim ade Mahama ye agambiri your friend say guinea fowl your friend say embryo yenchi obia yen indict obia hwe ko parliamentarians no mkeka no omaji double pay ebinum 8 years or more still yantehi you don't need a special prosecutor to prosecute that case enunti one man who kan what I say and on na wa begina no wo okeka sansebui aden ye sabi ye nya nkwasiafo sa wo ye te man mu na che say ebinum aye say man yo mu de omtimi ye de ompa bia enunti say nsem bi wo ho a eba wonka wo say wonka ebi anka president na ntumpe na asumdua aba wonka na fe we yaba what say obi kanu obi anka the president no na ekoka na asem me masem ne say sem basabasa na omo ye no sika wie no adan go online I don't know say nani ne ho dia mama ho ni na hotel wato Dubai go first can way go first can he I didn't tell NDC for to aban man because honest can one ho hwede Ibrahim Mahama be in Ghana ha na den merchant bank edien hwan omo nyina na mo free say o sani pay betting mod idrusu anyway you mean sani pay say be running for president so we need an HS no an obi akọ scot free sanity ana
to say obi to say Ibrahim so ye bibi on toward ka MPP for be na tena se yenye no hwe
na hwan aye ne bibi Ishire bi a me dem
yenye o mu bibi no does it not mean say e de no onye bone bia
yenye o bibi anje so onye hwe che se bi anipa o so ye bibi no o so onye ana se bi a wona na akasa amanti ase bi aye adwuma mitimi hu because it is completely unacceptable yenim what happened and I say na ajima se obechiche laptop RG ya hu who send aba say omo hwe ade yi ankasa asem kranko omo nka because you are going to remind people of what happened in the past and at the same thing na was akasa say why Debbie. And to me, say, Nanado can who be no more as sorry was upon all what they did. Because nobody is prosecuted.
That's what Attorney General.
Na making.
It didn't know it.
I don't mean to me who Attorney General special prosecutor Martin Amidu. Or say, and yet at a meals in a year in a deal. Or no resign here. He quit. Because Tamana Martin Amidu episode a dear cry one and no episode prosecuting no. And now there was another case be report to her. A small guy be an at a meals nipa. Ah, no so what this can be. And he or the name you I've forgotten his name.
Carl Wilson?
I can't remember. But I remember pa. Ena at a meals to say that case in the orphan Tunchenka. And now also orphan Tunchen. Because he swore an allegiance to the country. He swore an oath. Akwane Diska, he has to be prosecuted. President so orphan Tunchen and no Jinaswa or DJ Jumano. On America.
One insubordinate towards the president.
So also on because this is what say oh yeah Juma as Attorney General. Obia Yesika. Now the president also Fatun Chenkakra. Give me good reasons why I'm in Fatun Chenkakra. Now Ghana for be. Give me woman good reasons. I'm sure say Martin Amedu would have agreed.
Two president DNT and indeed the NDC appointees be BB on towards the by the law. Adena MPP won't me and prosecute you.
And only a friend $1 million question. Meaning because whatever has happened, if something has happened, a secret. Mean to me who? So it makes no sense to me. Say upon all what happened under NDC when Mahama was there. Yeah, one time in President Mills Kasai, na ye can cocoa ya or two price in muno. And I maybe say, and Mr. President, as some miss oil no quar, no sabasem. And I make a chair and say, Matisse, anka on one kasa or by investigating the vice president. One kasa and Yanu Crew, or see Anoze, or your inside party matter, in say Chi and Yaka. One kasa and Yanu Crew,
Ubusap,
President, President, yes. One kasa and Yanu Crew, or say no, your inside party matter. In Tichiri. At that time, no, sending me messages, say, Memraka and I'm in a meeting.
Now what flirting with NDC there?
And you're flirting. Me catch and said, the Osikono, best say country, Nina, where it was on a single spine. You see, it's not going to work. It is not sustainable. It will bankrupt the country. And that is exactly what happened. It bankrupt the country. They say, what if you are making? They're making. Yeah, single spine. They say, I buy you my woman, okay, I get to. Yeah, single spine. Yeah, two, boom. We are Juma, then I do see can your man or the home. Now, if I go to your school fees, I know you're free. Why? Now, if scan all the other. You will see Casa. There be any Casa. And he said the finance minister kind, wow, better Matuana was here, G. Sicano. We can identify those who cannot pay. And only a day Ayana, Ghana for officer, Yentimi Hunipa, Untimity. You better man, Baby or Hokra elementary school now, the Banoco teachers no crowd can ascertain, say, we beat Metria.
So, assessment of the presidential temperament, Anado, President of the Republic, the temperament, Abra, one Catholic bishops, Ishiaye, na all complaining about a chim stack our boys and grandpas issue.
On one and no more refer to President Nankasa, and yet, a chim for there be. Grandpa's and I can't know say on one or more can why be no on one or more attacking. What I say, but
a legitimate and reasonable attack.
Oh, Debbie, this is unfounded, it's unacceptable. Because especially too.
Naysayers and Jeremias.
Well, I know, near the same as Sakao. Naysayers in the just Obia, we can't say my own. And when you attempt did it, thought I say. And you attempt did it. Now, conference, oh, yeah. Oye Sakawa Achim Sakawa boys. There be an idiot named Kra. and I make us a nipa ni piwa saka wano kro mu ni ma de kronti o mfi se o we de nya sembia but wa wunim de saka wa for mu se de o mu sitie de o mu ye no wo say nya de a wo pese obi di be describe wo especially obi a wo president na another candidate a wo wa president wo na okoka we a loose talk a irresponsible loose talk. It's not befitting a former president.
Say ono di adongo no twro ye no e na o share na o share no na o kan say interest the other kan ho an say interesting observation.
Eyo ono mpo na wo sanka ori buku adongo no say men kasasa. Ono nanka wo so kasa men kasasa. Anya say ono na ekokasa eye interesting observation. You see how who say another say ono na ekoka bibi against a not na ka beti asema and also not na zibuafu a day na war against not where logic asema o kan just say or bibi against not. This reminds me of something. They bia yeka votarians I'm say na votarians no mo nyina ye the same sana omo nyina adwene ye ba ko ana they say they seek votarians for the found replace votarians with Ashantis. What can say tribalism? Yes, sir. Yes, Anity. And
so
yes,
the President of the Republic is saying John Dramani Mahama and apologize. Do you support such call?
Well, I know you're up to him. Up to Mahama to the fact to say, freedom of speech. When you're and you're criminal offense, what do I say? And you're criminal offense. Name inappropriate. And it's on no office or a statesman. No, about apologize. Fine. He can call the president and says, "Oh, man, can ye fetch me? Man, can ye fetch me? I mean, cast him back." So, I tama want to me echo can Jenna Najima sem basabasano. If you want to me, I catch want to me. I say, one can you? From my na apologize to her. Would your uncle can read you so? From one casa, this is a decency for yourself. One casa friend, and I can say, on pancha one can you? Also, one can. This is up to you. It's up to Mahama. And yet crime. A unacceptable behavior, but it is not a crime.
Jenny Dr. Mokumba and Etchun Komo I will need 100.9 FM na just about 90 minutes past 3. Sa Japaya na 16 CEOs. Almost say government no and suspended sa deal no. So we ask. Less than 90 days to general election. I don't know one train. Now really so be win election now what they about after election.
So when Yasikane say on to me could do December, most likely. This is the plan. I was Bosiane Yaba Bedru say. Now wait the difference in the say or Jenny say and make debt of the country no where they are said there barter exchange. One mamisika, Miss Mama good. One yen over Jenny China. And one no. And the company no as a menu actual agreement they do anwa jusika. As a massa, and make national debt no. Say ye kobo bosiano e be can debt in one nature say debt to GDP no cost. And also any good for the country because cost ro sa no. O kobo bosiana interest na higher. E be do be bin kra wontimi mobile. Entina finance minister na ni abesa. Na me dem say the almost year no. The deal itself is okay. Ne mom nyoma de be hihye mu say we ba wa ha and a board no say and on there was say omu cleaning nyina up. So omu cleaning up. No more address the concerns of the Attorney General there. I'm for it. Because it's saying you want emergency situation mu na ye hu sa.
January to 3 months into January 2000 and 3 months into 2001. The then Overseas Development Minister clear shot. And what they a year or they hippic Ebra Jonko for the could see any debt forgiveness. And 4 years into John Dramani and Nana Kufuado's tenure, and Adam Free Overseas Development Minister, what they we are Brennanado.
Situations are different. Who can Japan and a hippic? situations near different. They say no Ghana, I say a call hippie. Me radio show, Masano. Kofu, and then the young call hippie. Can I say, hippie can ya konungo now, sorry, I walk. What I say? I was say, donor countries, any IMF, World Bank. And also, Mokia say, that you will see a show on your man. Oh, yeah, dear partner. Still, watch you also maybe to help you. And most of the time, local debt no they encounter you. External debt no go on bebo. So, na said ye will gold, bauxite, ye will oil. They say gold prices are costly. Na mosi anyamude. Nature someone kasa na mum put my house in order. Na sa no there, most likely they will not accept you in HIPIC. Nya dia wo pe o. Omon few ye ma won ko HIPIC no. And until there comes a timer, or so tighten your belt. This is very simple. You have no choice. The moment it's an election year. Uko kasi si ase was a tighten belt na you raise it taxes kakra. Hey, ampni. You beko demonstration.
The Adam free Ghanaian born and a Ghanaian British. Na why overseas minister. Na do timidity brain, you know. Everywhere.
Oh, and I make us say, by itself, no, a good, a better than what we have been doing. Yeah, Bob was in the Bia, yes, and it. I didn't think a gun of why I say your name say a Bob was in the Bia. Who's the one here, dear Bob Drew? And a 1 mile over collapse into your sabubo. Name mum say, no, be the proof rabba say, okay, it's all Cobobusian. Ye way now, way no dear. And ma, that you won't Cobobusia won't me one, I say interest rate and cost route. And let's just all hear this idea, way better.
Next is the CEOs no warm complaints no misdirected and
no complaints in there, yeah. Because look, Okoye arrangement we for Savo Mafu neighbor. I have nothing against Kofi Mafu. He is a fine young man. Ebia, he is the most qualified person. Then moment to me sorry preocupe. Now say onona ebehwe. Why? I know your friend nepotism, a form of corruption. The enyenisa. So all the bemanumpa Ghana ha yenim say they contract him. Make a regime. What person you know apply. After a unipa 10 bi near interview. Near see Kofi na win. Send one.
Also head country nipa 6 and he came out tallest.
Away. You know me what is that? Where it should be transparent. Transparency. That is the key. Ebia ya no kreso omo where is it? Ghana for no who yan can say serious was no sorry there be those are the little things na make us say and nam no ankasa moody anka yo na bodwene kitwa na bese nam no say no was here this you nam no nyina eyi bodwene no free ho
by suspending and relaunching.
Sabibis are not suspend because I'm buying here Sikano.
Abraya did 3 wells amount. Oh no, a bura me and some the papa. Scabe be here.
Yabobusiana a drew ye con. Ena a mamu no so enya dia ultimate say okay and I gonna for mountain next week near to us. Maybe every day the government must go.
Busiana yabono. Uhunu de ye.
Oh, me who be pa. And any idea ankofo pi omuntimi ntiase. Yeah, the Ghana for mu refi edru baby no. Na mahama e say tepe e be bosume beso an che na ayasem. Because only maybe obenye scafrite tu ankofo ka. There were several times salaries are delayed. And yes sir, teacher near wo wa ye adwuma 1 year, say betu 3 months. Patapa. Because there was no money. Abayin timi nyesa o. Na Ukrainian ekwanya na nado ne finance minister especially. Oma faswa dania bedru say no. There is no way Mahama and Tepe could have done that. There is no way. First of all, they don't have that understanding from the international community. Yeah, Tama President Kufuor winning World Bank and IMF. One of the two. They fined Ghana $30 million for lying to them. And so time I'm on there, I want to come.
That's an IMF.
I fined Ghana $30 million for providing bogus information. And no child said they more representatives what Accra how They know everything we know. Sometimes they know more than we do. And they know the kind of person who is coming to be president. Edru baby no, na Mahama, Bosia Krokopa, Onyabi, and your friend say, Kope Bosia Bra, baby, I benye bibia, Kope Bibra, O Kope Ba, near Mount Finders Street. Yes, Anity.
The infrastructure development, na mama ne no first canoe.
Bosia, sir. Bosia na.
And you can see the other year.
Oh, yes. Now, what Bosia na go house out there? I dare no fast so and completed. Your schools are can you Not ya say, and you're completed. Wow, bet to us. I was say Bosia na or boy, no, and yes, I could to Bosia no wound to me because he can't be cano. You'll be lucky, say Timothy, a bear Juma Foka. A just say interest now was you have to continue paying it. You have no choice. Untimin can say, and you are Mahama the boy into Untia. Now we are sad anywhere, Nascan Nakase. I can't say I will wait to me there, be fufro. Ukasa will train next month, mum, what you years ago. And yes, sir, every day you must continue.
Yanni Dr. Mwakumba and I train and come on varied issues. Dr. Mwakumba, what do you make of NDC campaigner? As a nipa bienya yahunti as say MPP is against Votarians.
Well, I wouldn't say MPP is against Votarians. Me remember advice about Votarians. Say a region. What if one will be the same way? They are individuals like everybody else. They are lampu amunyina bom say Votarians. There be. Yet any say because of said the Omoesia vote over the years. Now, rain or shine, overwhelming majority support NDC. Maybe it's because the founder of the party, Rollins, Honu Finti, and almost supported. I don't understand that. As I say, Rollins, no, I know a party no movie. And it's a more continuous move vote overwhelmingly for NDC here. They say, one kasa who say, because of that, say NDC bampa. Because something say, vote. Yes, sir. Your friend World Bank, NDC World Bank, yes, sir. And more vote for Omono, Omon. Na MPP Suba, MPP Sunim say, when they are Queen Hokra, Omon vote to my enti Yanya be before. Next, say, Votarians, you're too quite no cosra. A heads, voter a loose. A tails, voter a loose. Why? Somebody somewhere has to engineer something. Say, okay, mutu kakrama we. So be a babiano. Yes, and that is what should happen. They've been taken for granted by NDC and MPP. Pretty much, being I said they've been written off. But overwhelmingly, the way they've been voting, and teacher say you don't get anything. Why would you want to be in this situation?
During the just ended voters register exercise, the Kobayan say NDC would want us to believe the MPP were against Votarians. Do you share that view?
Debbie, I don't. I don't. But just it's been going on for so long, and yeah, just MPP versus Votarians. You can come down to some extent. I guess Asante versus Evi. Misano. Na me papa fie. Papa bi o Evi. Ne bagay. No madam for pa no. Now one day bi na papa
no.
Oh, there be sata na yeso. Enti ni ntimi ntwempra sa.
Ekusuti you.
But papa no hu say ne bagay no be kisi mafro ho. Ho na say asem na say.
Asem na da way.
Unim 1 week later he moved the whole family out. Okotra wanaga.
Santini
pepe me students p they say I'm no kase makwara abako ne girlfriend or penasem pa ga super akoyasem afedie again ne papa say ompene ne empene kira ema boy no nware ne ba no because boy ne papa ye igbeni ne mama ya asante boy ne ntiase enti me friend am say mama nchechiru mu ade nti osa their papa no ye no enye right. But this is the situation. Who ye from Mauli? So papa na kwaye asantini ane fra kofinsia. Kasamasa. Now you papa na atu di Mauli. Uwa Obano attendee. And yeah, ama Mauli, Rebecca Mauli. Let us say, one why that or done anybody. Papa is one man saying she's anti penny. And the idea and yet just party politics. It's deeper than that. So yeah, Madame Fopa no me won for baby on me before. All catch me say there was a small time be a voter. And I do a moka data mom catchy.
Yachim.
Because in those days when the Ashantis went there and conquered them, they banned them from speaking their language. Also catchy. Indeed, and a party will be a catchy. And I do not know who ni back on or can crew kasa. And teacher say this endemic division is still there. And it translated into this politics. Now you can't I say MPP, Nampacho, MPP as anti-phone. Maybe and Susanna Akwe.
Yemre na doctor yemra me hwe se adienti na Ghana for anade no be gina so asan to abama na nado se dom ka se for more to do more adienti na obeto abama na nado yaba na yetimi adwendwene sa side onom my some 2 seconds
FRIMPONG needs FM. What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Efiora, me mwachi o Efiora. Yes on.
Machi o Efiora. Efiora me chia wonye so.
Hey, Ewra, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba force search me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wafi, we die me pese oni Efiora bekon. Efiora we die ye kwa sori abo. Ewrade. Mo kwa sori. Ye pompaye. Ewrade ka soro ho a. Wati? E be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsuo hia twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Ne fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodeo. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Mesi na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinje Efiora ye wi a yakosere body fa che. Ke Efiora, wuti fia se light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi. Wo boa se sika na ne fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Hwe me catch you play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Se me bufu a, betumi ato bag mu a wate. Yeah, Efiora, we nko ade ma abunfu. Me koto mi
Efiora fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
Yamenu Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi. Eti yamenu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dada minya wofo yi. Papa so ba fie ni anwie fufuo ya asam aba. Na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro. Ba ye de ni ehwie fufuo a. Akwade wonwane.
Adwa mo adwuma. Se me ne fie adwuma di mini. Fufuo kakra ba o medie no. Eno to me twama da pasa. Aso wo kan na matene nyira.
Wati ate na make am meboa.
Ebo de odi komum. Na sese ade obra to otwa. Fufuo ai won wodwo pam. Na wo ma siu na wotimu aba. Na wo sada ade na wo temfra akwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu ada kama ya frɛ no need fufufra
Any ruby na masori ba until is it come and me yo.
Sesebia.
Mamere. Oh, ebia. Neat fufu fly. Eya kama say. Body fufu ni menke fufu papa bi. Na woka say chai. E posim. Na ede na meso kanso ento. Simanu benu wa wie. Wa hie wo kwa papa bi aguso.
Be chese de ama mani kura agisa neat fufu fra ho amam ko tobi kura ba ne say. Said ya Ghana for sipom fufu no. Enu an wo ye nu. Enti sa wo hwa fufu e won pam wo drom ni we nu a. Wo ho susuna bia wom. Wo nso de body ni menke fufu papa bi.
Eje nie. Eni afi na fufu na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne sanya wo fa mojaduro. Ano pawia ne anadwo a wo koda.
Neat fufu fra supermarket bia mu. Neat fufu fra e wo wo fi a eni gye nko a.
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ.
Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM. Utie oha extra punk no. Needs FM.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Efiura, me mochi o Efiura. Yes on.
Machi o Efiera. Efiera mechia wonye so.
Hey, Ewura, enfase ma msu. Wati? E ba force search me. Mo yem no.
Won so pepe.
Hey, oh, wa fi, we die me pese oni Efiura bekon. Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo. Ewura de. Mo kwa sori. Ye pompa ye. Ewura de ka soro ho a. Wati? E be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kumpo wunya. Onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink. No ne yire ne mma edi nsu ehia twabia nom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ende ye rekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma sora akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Bese na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinje Efiera ya wi a yakosere body fate. Ke Efiera, ruti fia say light bill no water bill ba wuntua bi. Wo boa say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink. Na ba nom.
Hwe me catch you play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuohie. Na nsuohie so me ntoi. Say me bufu a, betumi ato bag mu a wate. Yeah, Efiera, we nko ade ma abunfu. Me koto me.
Efiera fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ.
Yamenu Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi. Eti yamenu afa hin na mahwie fufuo ti ase dada minya wofo yi. Papa so ba fie ni anwie fufuo ya asamu aba. Na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro. Ba ye de ni ehwie fufuo a. Akode wo nwane.
Adwa mo adwuma. Se me ne fie adwuma de mini. Fufuo kakra ba o medie no. Eno to metwa ma da paasa. Aso wo kan na matire nyira.
Wati ate na make am meboa.
Ebo de odi komum. Na sese ade obra to otwa. Fufuo ai wo wodwo pam. Na wo ma siu na wotimu aba. Na wo sada ade na wo temfra akoda ne nyina tuatwa make say ya need food sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa ya mbode fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu ada kam kama ya yefra no need fufuo a
eni anu bi na masori ba until is kama me di ye yo
sese bia
mama hwe oh bia need fufuo eya kama say bode fufuo ne mankan fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me so ka so ento simanu bia no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso
be chese de ama mani kura agisa need fufuo a ho amam ko tobi kura ba ne say said ya Ghana for sipom fufuo no enu an wo ye nu enti sa wo hwa fufuo won pam wo drom ni we nu a wo ho susuna bia wom wo nso de bode ne mankan fufuo papa bi
eje nie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne sanya wo fa mojaduro ana pawia ne anadwo a wo koda
need fufuo supermarket bia mu need fufuo e wo fi a eni gye nko a
FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadie nkratoe mu agye atom sɛ ɛyɛ.
Utie Oha Extreme Pongno. Needs FM.
Needs 100.9 FM so any. Na ene Wednesday, September 9, 2020. And time just about approaching 18 minutes to 4. Yane Dr. Mwakumba and Etritwen and Komo ewa hanumu ewie. Na yadru numpomponso so a busan say 2020 sentia yento manana na onkanchire. But before then there 2020 sentia yento manana. Go.
One zero 100.9. Neat. Neat FM Neo.
Pascal Brantier, Edison and Niagia war can say 2020 at Ramanana. Pascal Brantier, baby, I will be a Michiawatiana. Na minimze when Niaji, Uma mi had ya fatigue and Quamuni and Canyona. Pascal, Maminton Capa, and you will come on Shasima, Mushasima, Pascal Brantier, Musan Shasima, Pascal Brantier, or Tetasabia Kumishasi, inti Ninuma water, Mumamintia, Asampa, Potia Pascal, Pascal Michiao. Majali, Munfanse Subi, Musti Mami. Aha. And you got that me. Pascal Branty, dear partner, Kikakan. I said, we brought you, Mana. What idea, oh, ye? Who said you won't find your pam remy? Pascal Branty. Ah! Mamma Santrebi, Mrs. Osisma, one in my yaka. It's just a mabaminity. It's Yentie a Pascal Brantier. Once again, everybody here. Pascal, Yentie. Pascal Brantier as well. Pascal, you never ma. Pascal Brantier, I feel the Banti Tewasuna Kakara. What's in the care when was it or person what the Sakakra and would you have me? I say, why, what me up on you, ma? What do you more, sir?
Neat FM Neo. Neat FM Neo. Utie Oha FRIMPONG no. Needs FM. Needs FM yo. Needs FM yo.
Pascal Branch here and Doctor or the Ashimo. See 2020. Yatwa manana. I didn't need to manana 2020.
Oh, yeah, baby. In fact, and you know, boy, I can't say baby. The attendant say that I'm a mono 2016 na Mahama Huso. Na se say a situation na Ghana for ye refi dumzo. Ye refi dumzo. Mentias yo. 2016 no na financial situation no enye this bad. Intimi manage dumzo almost killed all the businesses in Ghana. Na se say no wait my. Debbie. Besides, why you back with that? Osi say no obejinidi anaso obejide. Utumani we are on some mabium. At the end of say, what is it? At the end of why ya inti yenim? Enti we de misremu. That de mesiakano. Anya bibia na MPBI no. Pinchem mistakes wom. Katasishe wom. Arrogance wom.
Adidija wom.
Pepe no suka ho. Anya me na me come dey mu.
Adidija wom.
Anya me na me come dey. Mi share nipa pi omo ye complaint tell me. So ho. Nanso said the mercy hu no, me say picking the lesser of two evils, voting sanity because obi ani ho betima bibia french ya, bibia obey bia wani age ho. Enti wo hwe ne sadia na che say e wo se wo to aba no e ma na nado na oto ade o ye no so because wo de koma mahama enye ono na start here ade no kra fa no onim baby afiri be de wetima ye de me kan first say Ghana ho akire no misremu mo ma me nsan nka biu hwo budget deficit yes ye budget no a esika ye benya no akonhuma o ma na akonhuma no yes enso ye betu aka no ebeka 4.7 billion ye budget no sa na ye adwuno ebeka 4.7 billion and as they say lockdown by and a pandemic by unim say there was a deka ho enye 4.7 bi mu 11.4 3 times almost so enunti I just say the almost say kura mu kakra do say na can assure you say yentimi mfa nkwa animu forever bedu baby no they will have to make adjustment.
Mamin king can message him from na incorporate in your final analysis. I say Ben New York and Ochro we buy. Also for good afternoon. Two professionals in the world, when they become dishonest, then there is a cause to worry. They are teachers and pastors. Also, Dr. Mwakuba chastised Dr. Owusu, sounding political, but he comes on to share his views and sounded more political than the earlier person. As a teacher, we know that a good lesson delivery is dependent on your lesson plan. But today, Dr. Mwakuba, who is a teacher, is saying a manifesto is nothing and has no value. A manifesto is like a lesson plan. The better your manifesto, the better your delivery, because it serves as a plan and guide of your work. The same kind of manifesto MPP tabled in 2016 and won the hearts of Ghanaians and won them power Today, Dr. Mwakuba is saying manifesto is nothing.
And
He went on to say Mahama was loaning so much, but today he fails to chastise his party when they are doing the same. Let us be honest to ourselves and our nation. Wafa, let Dr. Mwakuba understand politicians are there to provide and solve the needs of the people. So every political party's role is to dig and search for the needs of the people. So if NDC has realized the needs of the people and captured that in their manifesto, he cannot downplay that. Let our discussions move from why didn't this person do this or that when he got the opportunity. But better late than never. And also society is dynamic and our needs continue to change over time. A visionary sees the future and plans towards that.
Well, Matide, how can I say? Some of it, no cray. But also politics, no, on Tiasintina, on the American. First of all, endis na a banning Okada. Then as I see all of a sudden, they say they are my about face. Maybe, sir, MPP had already started a consultation on Okada. They have already started that. Now, say, near politics, why would you be doing this about face? That is what he should answer. No crane ye kanu. Onu na sama okano. Onu so wa yini to say. Onu so ye ndisi ni. Yes sir. That no pache. Uye teacher ni. Mami minchene na some lesson planner. Oka se manifesto no awoka ni tintin no. Uye teacher ni. Ubeti menya the best lesson plan in the world. Say wa bonwa. Untimi nchire nkura na hwie. Enye lesson plan no na ebe kira de no. But teacher ni o ye ade no. So ni lesson plan pa. Obehwe nkora no baby a omugina no wahu ekwan a obefa so a ode ombekọ anim. That is the mark of a good teacher. And yet there are good lesson plan. Lesson plan does not teach itself. And into the maker say manifesto you should have it. But enye no and the bachelor so why obeya there na so nye no na bachelor sa. After all one timi anya enye no say esremu ye ntimi anya.
And as yes, the way to be anye.
Anu anu.
Ubi ntimi nyohwe.
Yan so asa.
Anu akufia kudidi. So, sentia I was say yegina na adu di ne to abama no.
Well, and the American say ye bibli. It's not because they say me MPP in America. Omo amunim mi ye no. So munim say no kre say a jinsamu say de dum so jinsamu no. Say de Ghana finances jinsamu no. I will never say what I'm saying. They are still finding ways of managing. Ebini e japadi yi. O see ye ni say ya added to national debt. Then more politics a woman say. So ye NDC near. Ujina how say na nkofo ye pray mo mo de ade ko bobosia. Na say ye wenia. Na sika ben ye de be your man no. That is a consideration. And unti ye mpene. Enti wa woten chen no. We nyina na wo so wo hwe na wo hu. But the point is say woman timi anya ne na. Ochina no emma. Make us embako. I hope to God this never happens in Ghana again. Make a military coup. ABS Mali. One of the reasons is mismanagement. So what? Now say I buy into ya worker because we are getting to the end of the year. Pandemic yi by mu. Look at big countries they are in big trouble. Everybody is borrowing left and right. Yeah, starting here by borrowing. Now for yen for wen kanwa. Was it there? Aban one day. That is the question. And unti Edru baby I will say timidity politics no to change. No matter how you look at this, look. Say NDC for the green book by. They say on say green book no be an kan wan because they made the mistake of putting the prices of the project in the green book. And do the Ushemu Penetches I asked them. And I picked one. Sakumono Sea Defense. Ya kam brofono kakraka so and one say ya de abo egu ponano ho zana nsuo no mefa kwan. So, contracted juma. 3.5 kilometers, I think that is right. Ni wunim nibo. $39 million. That is yankwase forza. Into catch say why yes our project here. Make catch say yes ro kenisa oye. Because a day was a cost by 10 million. Why and almost 4 times and what first can. Into make catch say unya de a plan of value for money. Value for money. What first can. Sea Defense 3.5 kilometers $39 million. They say on so much green pool. You just want some. Because Oko Cassisia, a dear no abesomu, and then I'm a friend, make Coca and some nibi, Alibaba, Alibaba and the 40 thieves. And on Bizam say, now one Alibaba, and I'm saying, Mena will be some. One can figure out who Alibaba is. Yamina make Alibaba. The fact so Obia building Bibino, and just say Yama or mine. And yes, sometimes the best president is the one who does not build, but the one who put things in order, the right places. Na Oba, because of Sadia now, ye nunti, Otimia betwas.
Baby, okay, now unim hodie.
Oh, minimum.
And you realize the sea is just about less than 50 meters away from the road.
Oh, me in cancer me and you. I was here, pa. Nibuono na maker. Inflated. Overly inflated.
This is what question quantity surveying.
Oh, I mean, you're contato.
Oh, sir.
Oh, pa.
I can't be near the mouth.
You see, I mean, okay, say, the bridge or a Bradroa constituency.
Okay.
You'll be anti as Gabia, mammy. Let me free what by last week. A metal bridge. I may chance a concrete part never won near the Akuguso Nasa. And they know these things.
And this is what the Empire 48 Regiment. Now, or more etime. I see a dying Abbey bridges.
With what money? With what money? I don't know what you with what money? As someone person. With what money? So what were hot before? Now who said Drew baby, and now who chow baby and ye. What I say? Salaries yentimintia. Necessary aye casino. Now be can when you are busy. I mean can't some back why very important. Wait a person can afford to say. Mina me kai. Almost talk about sports. You better build a sports stadium and you better build a sports stadium. And yeah, no nama stadium nema sports no basuru. Yeah, no. The first one build this stadium no nche say nipa beko ho. Kumasi sports stadium koto kompo bobo empty. Now here I go see the next one I can. The whole country. I mean, ma good example another ADAKABRI who kai say a Drew baby no be because on ye say no akai. Adie bakwa ye betima ye ama Ghana sports edimu and ye can't Ghana sports are Americani others in account. Name of ye say football is number one. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was say ye law or Ghana ha na Ghana nibia ubakako bo ama international team biano. You have to sign up. You have to have a local club who you're affiliated with. Every year, at least you should spend 1 month with that team. Now, do you know what will happen? Kansas, Samoja, and Ajani Kotoko. And the day you Ajani Hasa. Your question is that is the innovative thinking we need, not building stadiums. The first one building stadium, no, ewa brekum no nchese obi aba akohebo ni. Stadium no fa ka vidum. What I say? And it's ansam kekano, and na make a choice. A manifesto, yes, you should have it. It's a guide, but in itself, no, it doesn't perform by itself. You have to figure out how to do it. And it's all kokeka we bebrebe no. Uko si stadium ni sinjurema. I bet kajurem obi anko wa waste sikano and so obi ama. And it's say maka Ghana for monkai more parliament. Even president Monyamra say Ghana Nibia a Ghanaian international player bia must by law be affiliated with the local team every year or spend maybe 1 month with that team. And you will see how a noble invigorate football in Ghana. And these international players Buffy number ball match what will happen.
Right. In the final analysis, 15 seconds. Then DJ, doctor.
The media moane say, some bi wo I will see a deep politics to nchen. Nipa ni pi be frɛ na don kokra your politician why you can politics na at the end say me MPP ni. What do you want me to say? The American say time bi wo MPP anye ni ya meka. Na ye ni yeso awon pese meka. Meko kapa a wo se me politics me kan say. Enti bia na America say Oma kremu be under most difficult circumstances no de abedu baby omodu. Let them continue. Bakoma mahama. Tama na enye din sa anpo no ntimi nye na we na obetima ye. Enti Ghana for mo nsempa. Enyum no akwa no to no eye no kre. Krono e course bebrebe ye nyina ye nitua. time bi o ya na me bu ofu aban say na den tina yen chi obi yen prosecute obi parliamentarians agi double pay eno yen ti ho asem bi why better than enkos
Right. Dr. Richard Amwakumpa. And Antony. We are coming and answer you.
Yeah.
Dr. Richard Yawamwakumpa. The doctor of the crew vessel.
Asante achimbugu.
Sa.
Sa pepe.
Sent no one to me.
Bogu for the omo tumba.
Bogu domi abra jansa petransa
tum omo tumba. Mi papa mom de oye kokko. Ma me na etum.
But I said there's some mammy free bogu.
Omo yenu nyina fu.
Say bogu de dwaso.
Dwaso.
E de domi abra ni bi na nka me de mani kotro no accounts mbi so. Bogu fo no de me de atemu. Efiampofo and the doctor had was a papa pass buy na nyame so so nka ho na se wo kumase enti this time you be badodo
beba pa
na yenchimi shape up na yenhwe se betumi apanda up technocrats no so no mo so aba be boy na yenya ye be kan say ye preferences na ye do ase 100.9 FM suni na me menti dwumadi na Dr. Amwakumba ebeboy earlier on Dr. Solomon Owusu ewo US enso so ebai na ye dwendwene ye ho enso so ekakra sabre we there ye bekofie the fie na ye kɔ no eye Olakoko Michael ena ode ye bekofie na ode ye bekɔ yesusu se jo gusuneti enit 100.9 FM
Frimpong Needs FM